All systems go, Captain. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey everybody, it is your man Chris Fury, the man on the wall. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Blerd's Eye View. You can check us out live every Tuesday like you're seeing right now. You can also show your love and support on the YouTube page by going to that like, subscribe, hit that notification bell and all that great stuff. But thank you once again. If this is your first time here, you won't be disappointed. For those who are continuing to return, thank you. Before we get the show started, I want to give a couple congratulations to a couple of people. Congratulations to Darren Flood and Greg Burnham for the Atlantic Comic-Con for their Kickstarter. They met their goal, so congratulations to them. Congratulations to Tatiana Obi, who was a past guest and getting nominated for her books, Sister Samurai, another nomination in her book. So that's a check mark in her book. And there I am missing somebody. I know I'm missing somebody, but it's gonna come to me. Oh, of course, Ladarian Williams for Blood at the Root, this man's book. If you're not getting it, you may have to wait. Guess it's selling out in Barnes and Nobles and everywhere. So shout out to Ladarian Williams. He's continuing to make strides in a arena that is much needed, much fulfilled for Blood at the Root. Because if you like Harry Potter, you're going to love Blood at the Root. So shout out to all those people and all the other ones I may have missed. Trust me, they may not just cross my line just yet. But let's get the show started. Lady Mandalore, what's happening?
Oh, hi. Hello, everyone. I just happen to have my copy of Blood at the Root right here. Oh, but wait.
I didn't plan that.
Is that a signed? Is it a signed copy from the author? Hmm. Oh, physical media for the win! Yay!
I've been, he's been on the show on the past, and I'm sure he's going to come on again. But I've been following him, on Twitter, and when I say my guy has been putting in the work. And he even said it. He said, if it feels like I'm spamming, I told him, do not apologize. keep going.
No, this is the job now, my guy. What you talking about? What you sorry for? That's the
Man,
job.
getting interviewed by Deadline and
Babe, look, first, okay, real quick, I swear to God, this book is I have felt cheated out of things that we should have. This should not be the first time I feel this way about a book. Included, I feel like I'm learning stuff. I'm immersed into a world that I feel comfortable in. I'm not surprised by no weird shit, except for stuff that's supposed to be weird in the book. It is glowing review, glowing. I bought the Audible, waiting for the hard copy to come out. Oh, and the voice actor.
Yes, even the narration. So when I say to all of you out there who are in the BIPOC community who is trying to put something pen to paper, pen to ThinkPad, whatever, do it,
please,
because we need it.
Please, I'm begging you, please. Let me give you my money.
I haven't been more proud of a group of individuals, because I mentioned the Trap Nerds podcast and their big deal with iHeartMedia and several others. I couldn't be more proud. I feel like the big brother who was just like, we knew you could do it. We believed in you. You know, the David Crownsons and everybody that's out there just pushing, and it's coming to fruition. When you see Greg Burnham's work and when you see Marcus Williams' work out here, you're just like, we've been looking for this. When you see the Bo DeMayo's out here put in the work and it's showing, we appreciate you. We've been waiting.
Or Meg Thee Stallion walking down the hallway with
Meg Thee Stallion.
Good. Merry Christmas. 8 minutes ago, this girl, how you walk like that? And she's standing still in it. Okay, I'm done.
So I'm gonna say,
not fair.
Meg, you could have done the Blerd community so proud.
Yes. Oh,
this is not catering. When she's been doing this, as long as she's been alive, when she's been in this nerd stuff and in anime and when she's been in it as long, and she walks the walk, literally walks the walk.
Look, pay her more. I don't know who is paying her what, but good, no pun intended. No diddy. Girl, sis, how you do that with that? I mean, and working out. I like Meg. She's a fantastic artist, but that body is crazy.
I will find it hard pressed for someone to say or to disagree. Shoyo, what's going on?
Hi. What's up, you guys? How you doing?
Hi,
How you doing?
I'm good.
Look,
I'm good.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey.
I enjoyed the Boa video. I really like the Dance Dance Revolution portion of it. That was my favorite part out of all of it. I was like, oh my goodness. And she looked good. She looked happy. She was like, oh, like happy go lucky in the whole thing. I was like, wow.
It's all the shout outs. It's all the shout outs.
Yeah.
I'm just like, we know what catering looks like, and this ain't it.
Oh no. People that say that, I'm just like, man, like I don't even know what goes through their head. Like I've been listening to Megan for a long time, even when I wouldn't say like, oh my goodness, I was a huge fan, but I still listened to her stuff way before she started putting out albums. Her little stuff. Like, and so it's like, I mean, she's really been like this, and her body is the same. It's like, come on now, let's be for real. Like, it's crazy.
She falls into the realm of a lot of women of color who I'm just like, where gene pool did y'all walk out of? Because like you, Angela, Hallie, Beyonce. Y'all walk out of a gene pool where it's like, oh, y'all just been fine forever. This not grow. You know how sometimes like men and women they like, oh, they'll grow into their look. So no.
100%. Bodies change, and that is true. But Megan is younger than me.
Shut up.
And that right. And when I think about it, I'm just like, I wish people would understand that Megan is young. Her body is not gonna change much. She's still young. For the other people you named, their bodies changed a little bit, but still look amazing. But her, it's like the stuff people say about her is insane. I'm just like, let y'all be for real. She's been doing this gym stuff for a while. She's been working out and doing stuff. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna say if y'all can capture Drake the way that we all know he had work done. If y'all could cap for Drake, I need y'all to stop talking about Meg like she ain't putting work. Okay, I ain't seen Drake lift the weight.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Drake is capping for Drake at this point. I'm
gonna just point right here, and that's it. That's
Thank you.
I would just
show y'all knew what time it was. She knew what time it was. We're not sitting on somebody's white couch just being quiet and shaking legs and being upset.
Nah, Megan's been about this. I love it for her. Even like Bo, it's like I can hear it. It like she has done some diversified songs in my opinion since I've been listening for a while, and so I'm just like, this might not be something that I personally play forever, but the visuals, the rappers are not doing.
There are no visuals.
They're not doing this. I'm just being like, it's just like, let's be for real.
Whoever told some of these quote unquote rappers that the visuals don't matter is a damn lie. Visuals always matter.
Just say somebody else is writing your shit and be done with it.
And if your visuals don't matter, your lyrics better pick up the pace.
Right.
You can't go off neither way.
When people say we're losing recipes, like that's how I feel. Like it's like, bro, like what's going on?
Talk to your ancestors. Oh man, Navy's in the building. What's happening,
Navy?
I swear, I'm giggling my ass off every time I get around y'all. But you know what? To be honest, Shoyo is not lying though, and we had this conversation. I've said this before. You got these people that are rappers. Y'all are not storytellers. Y'all are just blabbing words that happen to rhyme, and you happen to have music behind it. It's not even really music. It sounds like a washing machine got rhythm. Like, what the fuck are y'all using? Yo, so I finally got my copy. Oh, that's good.
Is that the wait, to the side. Oh. Wait, what that?
I finally got my copy of Weapon X. I've been dying to get this book and read it.
Is it new?
Huh? No, it's been out for a minute, but it's so hard to find. Yeah, luckily, Ollie's had it for $2.
Once again, Ollie's for the win. if you cannot go to your local comic book store,
right? Yo,
I don't have Ollie's.
Oh my god, my dear, I will send the shuttle. I will send you on the shuttle because they you never miss at an Ollie. Like you know how we used to tease like the big chains, grocery stores, the Kmart's, the Walmart's, whatever, and they would always have like 3 to 5 comics and they'd be wrapped in a bag and you might get 2 winners out of it.
Them baggy
specials. And you just be like, oh, I like that. I like that book. I need that. I didn't have that. And then you look at the back and be like, I like that too. But you can never see what the other ones are in between. And they're normally like, you know,
pretty much. You see like Beetle Bailey number 75. Like, don't nobody read Beetle Bailey.
I didn't even know they did a Heathcliff. What are you talking about?
So we got a Marmaduke comic out here too. Wait, what the hell?
Like, but yeah, if you go to an Ollie's, you can walk out a graphic novel. Winners, hands down. Even the ones that's a little hard to find, and they might be a little older, but it's something you're looking for. Yeah, you can't lose. You cannot lose.
I spent the most
Wait,
$40.
are we pushing for an Ali sponsorship? Ollie's. Good stuff, cheap.
Not Ollie.
Good stuff, cheap.
I'm not
Come on
gonna
now.
lie. When you
You're
said
not
that,
gonna be
all
the
I
only
thought
bearded
of was
guy.
Arby's.
Oh man, Tafari, what's happening?
Safari.
Yeah, don't know how to follow all of that. So hi.
Hi.
Your personality is enough, my friend. Trust me, that is the perfect thing to follow it.
Look, if you got being captain of the ship, I have to bring the energy. I got to bring something to the table.
Sorry.
So, hey, you're gonna get this action.
No comment. But yeah, but
Hi, Meg.
y'all brought up a very valid point about that, especially the so-called rappers. That's why, like, I can't listen to this music nowadays. And anyone who tries, I just laugh at them. I literally laugh at them.
I saw something I was reminded about something today.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, we don't need, what we have right now are rappers and not MCs.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick MC. I don't
MC slash lyricist. MC slash lyricist.
Megan can rap.
Lyricist.
She dropped a freestyle right before Boa, bro, because she used to be making Mondays. And I'm sorry, bro. I don't care what nobody says. If you put every female rapper that is big and out right now in a room and said freestyle for me right now,
Nikki ain't doing it.
I'm putting my money on Meg.
I'm
putting my money on Meg.
Q-Tip from Tribe Called Quest himself, and there's video proof, has said he was trying to get his label to sign her.
Yeah.
And they turned her away, saying that's not what the people are looking for. What are they?
What color are y'all to even make that determination?
Who are these?
And they showed them. He said he flew her and her mama out.
Wow, this was a while ago.
Yeah.
I'm not racist.
And they were in the
people
car.
look
They
like
were
Rice
in
Krispies.
the car.
They don't understand that.
They were in the car, and she freestyled in the car. I'm like, you missed out on that. Meg's an MC.
Meg has off the dome. I would like, sure, I can say that there are a few other people that are not as big as Meg that are up and coming female rappers that I've heard, and I'm like, okay. But if you're talking about the people that are technically already here, you putting up. I'm running with Meg every time right now.
You know what? I'm a put pause on that. Meg is good. Meg still got some work to do, because put her and Rhapsody in a room. Rhapsody's eating that baby up for dinner.
Rhapsody has
stop sleeping on Rhapsody.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying she got some. I want them two to work together so fucking bad.
Rhapsody for me is a lyricist.
That
she's just not pushed by the machine, because she doesn't push the bullshit. That's the only thing.
It's happening. I'm definitely seeing her more in the public eye than I have.
Lady London is
in a
another
long
one,
time.
right?
Lady London, that bitch is.
I place Rhapsody and Lady London in the realm of Queen Latifah, MC Light, in that sorority, because those ladies came up telling stories and coming up with their messages in their music, not just spewing whatever happens to come off the dome. So if y'all like that comparison, and guess what, that is the grouping, that is the sorority you want to be associated with. And I think Meg is there, and I agree. She needs that experience. Rhapsody has it, Meg doesn't, but Meg is still coming up. She's still she's still
got so much time,
right?
So much time.
And the fact that, like, if you just listen to any of her body of work, like beyond the commercial tracks that get played, listen, Traumazine.
I can't tell you how I was when I saw that album come out. I was like, I was looking at the track list, like I can't remember the exact number, but what, 16 to 20 songs. I was like, what does she? I was like, what? I was like, how the heck? I listened to because I like to listen. I'm gonna go through it how they gave it to me the first time, at least. I was by track 9. I was like, every single of these has been solid.
Yeah.
And I was surprised, because to make an album so large and for them all to be solid is difficult when you have a big, album like that. It's like you kind of have to account for, this is, maybe 2-3 songs that could be great. 1 through 9 for me, I was like, oh, I need to keep going because it's been solid.
Mm-hmm. Lord Striker says Meg is sliding past the house of salt and pepper. Hey.
Make sure she visits though, because I'm telling you, you don't think for a second because you up there and you famous that you made it. You ain't made it. You just making money right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not saying just this because I'm a fan of Kendrick. But if I can't name 3 songs from Drake because the content isn't locked in. But I can lock in on anything K Dot is putting out.
I'm crying
from several albums. That should be saying something to you, my guy. When you get fed information,
amen,
and you lose out on 150K,
you got cooked twice,
and you got buried in the back.
You hate to see it, but you love to watch. Oh,
I don't hate to see it. I'm gonna say that right now.
Oh my God! So, with all that, our special guest Malik Williams from Blerd Campus has just arrived. Malik, what's going on, my guy?
Malik.
Hey!
Hi.
Little technical
Technical difficulties.
Come on, Malik. I believe in you. I believe in you, Malik.
I believe in you.
Everybody say a prayer right now.
I'm freaking blur holy water your way. Come on.
I'm gonna pull him out, and then hopefully he'll click back in. But
don't you love it when you're ready to
talk?
talk?
And the Spartan, all in there.
Hey, Spartan.
Lainey, I need you to smile. Lainey, I need you to smile.
I think she's stuck.
She's
stuck.
Oh, damn.
So anybody who ends up in that frame is cursed. Got it.
It's domain expansion energy right now.
Put me over there, Chris. Put me over there.
Lainey is caught in the K.X domain expansion right now.
Oof.
Lyrical ashes.
Yeah, I think he's still frozen. Him and Lainey are both frozen. What is going on?
Obi, did you clock out from a long day at daycare? You were putting that down.
There he is.
There you go. He's outside where it counts. Did he freeze again? He froze again.
Oh, damn it.
Again.
What the hell?
The Wi-Fi gods are not with us this evening.
If he's outside connected to his home Wi-Fi, he's probably bouncing in and out.
Yeah.
No, Tafari, Obi is over here, eyes closed, bottle tilted, contemplating life right now.
He is
go.
I need more.
He said he's contemplating life. No, he's contemplating.
If I could show you,
you see this? You see the hand right there? That's that life contemplation finger motion.
He ain't contemplating nothing. He contemplating on getting that rust in his belly. That's all he's focused on right now.
Oh, here we go.
Hey.
Here we go.
Hey, we got that.
What's going on, Malik?
Good.
Hold on, let me get this real quick. So Lord Striker, he actually says,
"Are you okay?
Drake is done for." Hey, it's him. He's outside.
Malik, blink once if you're all right. Blink twice if you're not.
I can't hear him, but I see.
I had to step outside.
Yeah. Lord Striker says Drake is done for. How do you get this in every language? Musical instrument, animators, cookie maker, and deserve to retire with extreme haste. Hey, they ain't even following you in Toronto, my guy. So that's saying a lot. So
everybody's dissing Drake right now. Lord.
But there's gotta be a reason. Like, come on, man.
I don't know what the reason is really. One day I woke up, Kendrick and Drake are friends, and the next day they hate each other.
It's called karma.
Yeah.
I think it's been a while since Kendrick ain't like Drake. We just ain't heard about it.
Correct.
Kendrick is what you call I'm gonna move in silence, G.
Right. He said I ain't got no reason to say nothing, but I'm gonna stay over here.
Don't talk about it, be about it.
The moment I heard Kendrick sit there and say, "Don't tell lies about me, I won't tell truths about you."
It was
the fact that was
proceeded to lie on this man, too. And he proceeded to lie on this man, and Kendrick said,
"Okay,
all right."
Immediately,
that
he said, "I'm not giving you no time." Immediately, right after,
recover.
Here you go.
Double tap. What are you talking about?
Tap out.
Yeah, that's why he did reach in his backpack.
Good
So
Lord.
Malik, you and Blerd Campus have been making some moves
A lot.
as of recent,
Mm.
and you have some exclusive.
A
See if we
lot.
can get you.
First of all, thank y'all for having me on again to kick off our media.
Ooh, your audio's out.
Your audio's low, like
Yeah,
really low.
Very
a
low.
little bit low.
Y'all can hear me now?
There we
Oh,
go. There we
perfect.
go. You
Yeah,
better.
yeah,
Better.
yeah, good.
Yeah, thank y'all for having me on for Media May. Like I'm moving around. There's so much stuff going on. But first thing I can actually say right now, just to kick off the interview, our streaming service is now available for preview. So I will give y'all the links for that. We got a few things up there right now. So right now we got 3 programs. We're working on more right now, just to put on for a little content sampler. We got
Mhm.
music. We can do mobile moments. There's a lot of stuff that we can do. Because Blerd Campus, yes, was a vision of dominating when we talk the YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, social media spaces. But with the TikTok ban looming and how YouTube is treating creators and just how everything's coming about, I had the opportunity to meet a great group of people that run the website called u42.com. They are a host server for creators, and they're really looking for people to host their own content and their own platform. So I was blessed to make an account, reach out to the head people, had a little bit of talks, and like Blerd Campus is now having their own uncensored streaming platform. We can put whatever we want to put up there, and that's just a blessing of them supporting us and having a real backing. And they see how powerful the Blerd community is, so they realize, okay, maybe we want to go ahead and take a chance on this. So it's
That's blackness
wonderful
personified.
and it's great, right?
Been saying this
That's
the whole
great.
time, man.
And the New York expansion has happened since the last time that we talked to you. Some people have gone, moved on to other pastures. I got 2 other CEOs. One's in New York. Hey, shout out to Leah, and other shout out to Jazz. She's over here in the DMV holding it down as well. We have a lot of stuff coming up. I had a text you earlier about legal because there's a lot of actual stuff I can say, but I have to say it in a certain way. I don't want to be Tom Holland. I'm not trying to get sued. Okay.
Hey,
Maybe you got to create an NDA stamp.
Oh yeah, I do. NDA, nigga, don't ask. There we go.
Kind of hard when you're a content company though.
That's what it boiled down to. Welcome to Blerd Live View NDA. Nigga, don't ask.
They're gonna have to do something. Put a stamp or something together right quick.
My goodness.
So
it's going on the shirt.
I can say a couple of things, but I'm going to probably say the biggest thing now, but I can't necessarily tell you the location. We're doing a Goku Skills basketball challenge, like the NBA Skills Challenge, but kind of tailoring it to Dragon Ball Z and trying to make it more anime themed. So instead of like knockout, we have blast competitions where you go ahead and knock out the other person. We're doing a lot of different in-person and community events. We have I'm wearing my rainbow. June is Pride Month. We are not one of those companies that just go ahead and say, oh, we only support y'all on that day or that month. We really
that part.
They call it rainbow washing, and it's real. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
Correct.
And like we are having for our first big event. We launch on June 8th officially. So June 8th is where more content will be on. Other stuff will be ahead, video wise. We'll talk to more creators, try to get more creators on the platform. Because our model is, hey, you can have 10 views on YouTube and not do anything, but we can monetize people, by the way, on Blerd Campus's network. So if you want to make a video and you want to have people to pay to watch it, you can go ahead and have that on there. You can go ahead and do all of that on there for y'all.
That's what's up. That I like. Anytime you can get anybody in the BIPOC community and have them advance as quick, especially as quick as you guys have been doing over at Blerd Campus, is commendable. It's amazing. We don't get to see enough of it. The fact that you have figured out the avenue to go beyond the social media aspect is another gift in it, in itself. So I like that. See, it's something else. As far as that rainbow set flags is the new one. Hey, set flags. Is real.
I mean, hey, we all love, all support, all day, every day.
Yeah, and you're right. He said rainbow washing is a real thing. It's just like Juneteenth and Black History Month. Like they will find. We support you. What about the Pacific Islanders Day and everything? Like you go through these months or these weeks, and you say, oh, we hit like, no, what about year round? If you really want
Right.
equality, what about year round, all the time, diversity all the time? And when we say diversity, we mean everybody.
Right.
You know, it's just, but you don't celebrate not, and when I say you, I don't mean you, but you don't celebrate everybody, and they get left out in the cold, and then they like, oh, we gotta wait almost 364 days again, you know, for this moment roll around.
But let Flag Day come out, all them napkins go out there and just be so proud.
Oh my goodness.
They say
Ream a
you
paper
celebrate
day.
July 4th.
Call
I'm
it
like,
Ream a
no,
paper day.
that's not my
I'm
day.
proud to
It's-
be an American. You be hearing that.
Oh, God.
It was like Martin Stripe out of My Hero Academia.
So,
But it's a dedication
Oh
to our
my
team as well.
gosh.
It's a dedication to our team as well, because since we last talked, we have a trans person on our staff. We have working with businesses
Nice.
that are ran by LGBTQ people. We're having an anime rave on June 8th in Maryland, and that is co-partnered by a LGBT music space entertainment conglomerate company. They're really trying to do their thing. It's like indie rock, black culture, everything involved with all of what they're doing. Love them so much, so I decided to partner up with them from June 8th for doing a rave, and they've been the most gracious business partners ever. The Motherly World's Gifts, y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing as well. Keep what y'all doing. Even when we're done with this project, we have many more projects working with them. We're in New York. Cosplay bowling is like on May 26th. So we just got like a lot of stuff.
Wait. Where's that gonna be?
In NYC.
Yeah, I know, but where? Brooklyn, Manhattan?
Oh, Brooklyn.
Okay.
Where in Brooklyn?
There's a bowling alley. Leah, my partner Leah has the exact bowling alley because she uses two. So we're gonna have two cosplay bowlings. That's our thing in New York to kind of reach our New York people, reach our branch, and she kind of handles that. So
I already
if you want,
I know there's one bowling alley that's right around the corner from a big ass mall.
Hey, if you want the information, I will definitely send it over because we have cosplay bowling coming up more often than not. And that's not regular.
Send it.
I got y'all.
I came at the right time.
I talk to this Ohio branch because damn it, all the cool stuff always happens to me.
Listen,
I swear.
Yeah, look, we are already getting asked about expansion. Like we launched New York a couple of weeks ago, and then they're like, "Where's Miami? Where's Atlanta? Where's everything else?" And since y'all have been so good to me, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I'm only say this on this show. I'm only say it once, and I'm not gonna repeat myself until the time comes.
Turn it up.
The next location I want to work on that I've been trying to really get my foot on is Atlanta. That's the next location I want to work on personally. That's the next big goal. That's the next check mark. Now, I wouldn't say this happens in year one because year one has already been really crazy and hectic. Like, we even have partners that we can even appear at BlerdCon in some way and capacity, but I can't say that yet. I can only say that we will be at BlerdCon. I can't tell y'all how we'll be at BlerdCon.
Well, this crew will be at Blerd. You'll be at BlerdCon this year?
Yeah, this year?
You'll be seeing us.
All right.
We're going to be at BlerdCon this year, so you'll be seeing us.
Gladly, finally, I can treat y'all to some good stuff in the DMV. BlerdCon's like right around the corner from my house.
Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Take longer than them couple of days off. Look like it's
But yeah, y'all have been so gracious. Y'all have been so great. And I want to say this right now as well. More media companies, y'all need to listen and listen now. YouTube is running out of business for real, for smaller creators. TikTok, that dude said they rather sell than try to save it.
Yeah.
Y'all need to hurry up, contact me, come join Blerd Campus, put whatever content y'all want up there. Anything. We got pro wrestling up there right now. We have Instagram, like little highlight videos of Instagram, cosplay baddies. We have everything that you could want. Why not risk the 10 or 100 views you get with us instead of going ahead and fight the big dog of YouTube? Like, why? Just honestly, ask yourself. I get it.
If you mark my music that I paid for one more time.
Right.
Why do you want to grind for something that's not for you? that's not made for you. This is made for you. This is made for us. Like 100% of your money for your video content, you get paid that. I don't want any of your money from that. You price a video at $40, you got 100 people watching, there you go, boom. We got music programs too. We got music artists. We have music up there. We have Drew Keys. He's a go-go artist in DC. We have 10 of his songs up there right now for preview. Like, we're not playing. We're coming in hard. We're coming in strong. And this year has been unbelievable because there's things right now in year one I thought we wouldn't do like 2, 3, 4, or 5.
The league, this shit is amazing.
It's hard work. It's real hard
And see,
work.
I think that's the part. I think that's the part that a lot of people that's look on the outside looking in don't get. Like, what we do, this it's 24/7. It's 20. Are we content creators? Yes, but we're not trying to be that type of in that box. We are trying to put out quality projects. We're trying to put out the work that we care about and talk to the people who help create such stuff. And nobody, if somebody said today, right now, Fury, we like the show, we want to put you national, I need to see numbers. I need to, not then, and then on top of that, I need to say, I know my demographic. Are we feeding to that demographic? Because if we not, then we're gonna have a problem.
It's like
ownership too. Ownership's a real big thing. Once you get them checks and zeros, you might sign your ownership away. And that's
like, I know what a 360 deal looks like. I'm like, no, we'll give you advance. I don't want you advancing me shit. I want that money.
Right.
That's my money. I want to put it right here. It's my money, and I want it now.
Right.
So yeah, it's that.
Oh wait, you got
stuff.
a Batman shirt on?
Yes.
Oh great! So I do have another announcement that related to Batman as well. One of our
I had to
people
look
that
down because I couldn't
work
remember.
with us as Blerd Campus, we are making a Nightwing series, and they're directing it. It's a person of trans and color, and they are reimagining the Batman cast and the Bat family as people of color, people of LGBTQ, white, black. It's really for everyone, and we're so glad to have that platform on Blerd Campus. And you will definitely hear more about that as well in the coming weeks. So right after this, I will actually post the cast on my Instagram.
Nice.
All right. Well,
why does I feel like I know who this is? Because if it's who I think it is, she is phenomenal. I've known her for years.
And you're probably right.
Oh, my niece is doing it. Let's go.
Yep.
So
every time she sees me, she damn near bowls me over and she goes, boom. Baby, you can't break my spine like this. You gotta show me love and let me stand up. Yeah, show me love and let me stand up. I am so proud. I'm happy to hear this.
I don't know what
we
it
are
is.
such a small community, but at the same time, I'm really putting the pressure on these people that want to really support. We have small businesses that want to partner with us. We have influencers, if you want to use that term, to partner with us. So to answer that question that we posed in January, are there people really wanting this, and are there people really want to work for this? I can finally answer that question and say yes. And not only yes, but strongly, passionately. They tell me to slow down sometimes. They're like, look, you're doing too much. You're good. We got you. It's a team. Okay, relax. Okay, I got it. I'm going to take that blessing and I'm going to receive it. I'm still going to work, though. But I'm going to take that and receive it. So
I think so, and I'm glad you mentioned there I want for out there, because right now I'm putting together what's going to start as a conversation, and I know it's going to build into something more when it comes to Black-owned comic book conventions or Black-owned conventions, and the trials and tribulations, the do's, the don'ts, how to start, how to maintain, how to circumvent your problems, and the response has been quite overwhelming. Well, not for me, not overwhelming, but quite positive. And already I have several convention owners who's ready to start creating this roundtable and saying, basically a green book of this is what we need to do, because once again, we're not in competition. There's no schedule overlap. We're all here supporting the same group of people, and if we're all in the same group, supporting each other, then those outside forces, one, they're going to take real big notice. But we're going to be the ones holding that power.
Right.
And they won't be able to come in and just take it and snatch it away and do away with it, put it on the shelf, let it collect it. No, they won't, because it's not going to happen.
And I want to really be real about it too. I really want to be real about it. I'm really going to say this, and it's something I want to say because I feel like I got a platform to say it. People constantly complain about why is Zeus Network on TV? Why is all these other stuff on TV, right? But when I give you an alternative, you don't want to support the alternative. You stay quiet about the alternative.
That part of the conversation, they ain't ready for it.
Silent.
Yeah.
So many people told me earlier, January, February, and March, this is not going to go anywhere. It's going to be on YouTube. You're going to have to fight the algorithm. And you're going to have to beat the algorithm, and you can possibly survive. I said, honestly, F the algorithm. They don't care about us. People want something. I'm going to give it to them by any way, shape, or form. It was months looking for a good content partner. I found a good content partner. They're sick of the rappers and everything else they have on the platform. They want something different. They want some substance. They want to still be in Black culture, but they want some substance. They want actual returns, and I can give that to them. And U42, they gave green light. So June 8th, we're running to the races.
Malik, you spoke truth in this church right here. I didn't know I had a church on the ship, but here we are. But yeah, you're right when you mentioned the Zeus networks and all these weird reality reality shows, and you it was funny when Flavor Flav did it. Okay, it was entertaining. It did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Nobody said
wasn't it though?
Thank you. It was a moment. It was a moment.
It was like that.
It was a moment. It was a moment. Am I tired now? Yes. It was a moment.
But here's the thing I want y'all to understand too about Blerd Campus and everything that we're doing. I'm not coming on a high horse. I ain't trying to be preachy. We can have fun too. We're going to also have Blerd Campus After Dark, but we're going to do it responsibly and we're going to do it smartly, where we have experts. You remember back in the day with Dr. Roof and all this other stuff with the sex experts and everything else like that? We're getting into that world too. We're working on that too. So
just make sure they know how to roll make sure they know how to roll their R's and their S's and stuff.
Right. Sometimes they get a little too close.
So we're not one-dimensional.
No. And see, and I think that's what is completely missing is people want to go for the thing that's the hot thing at that moment. And there's no content behind it. There's no substance behind it. There's nothing that they can really turn around and say, hey, we're more than just this. You know, people can look at Blerd Campus, people can look at Blerd's Eye View and a couple other ones out there and say, yo, they're not this one trick pony. You know, they know what they're talking about. They know how to have fun. They know how to get serious, and they know how to, you know, put people's feet to the fire. Like, yo, Lil Manny, we not about this life. You know, that might be your thing, but it ain't our thing. You know,
right?
And we don't feed into that. I beat you to it, didn't I, Spartan?
I expected Kira to come back on for a second.
But another thing, and I cannot let another second go past without acknowledging the two females I mentioned before. This organization will always be forever, ever. Female supported, female ran, and female loved, because these women in the Blerd community don't get enough respect, because all they really think about is, how do they look? How do they do this? How to do that? Yes, I'm gonna say my CEOs, they look fantastic. They look good, but that's not why I hired them. One's on the ground in New York right now, being Cookie from Empire. I got 2 cookies from Empire running around in the DMV.
That's dangerous work right there.
To make stuff happen. So I can't take all this credit just because I'm the only one on here. They got to get the praise too, and they got to get the appreciation too, because none of this will happen year one without both of them.
I totally agree. Having a woman of color stand beside you, not behind you. Beside you, and
I ain't going to say beside me. They in front of me. I'm gonna let them leave. They gonna leave me. I ain't done.
Malik said, he's like, I ain't got to be here because Malik said, I ain't got to be here. They can do it. You know, but hence my crew here, you know, is mostly is half women, well, almost half, and they know, like, there was a show several weeks back. They got to talking about something, and all the fellas, we stepping out the shit. Let them run.
We slid back. We slid back and had drinks.
Right.
I know when to go to. I know when to go to Wawa and get my snacks. Cause I know when it's time to step out.
Might be again tonight because that same show dropped the season trailer.
I was gonna say, we gonna get a minute on that tonight, ladies. I know, Shoyo, you're not into it. However,
it's gonna happen. It's gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna be here.
Hey, y'all doing?
I'm gonna be here.
I'll gladly watch.
Okay.
I'll support. Hold on.
Oh,
now.
it's a ladies' night is coming. A ladies' night is coming.
Okay.
They already know
full
it's
supporter,
it's on the schedule for a full ladies' night Blerd's Eye View takeover.
I will definitely enjoy. I would definitely be tuning in because that is something that I would love to hear and see.
Bring your wine.
Bring it. Bring it though.
Wine.
Y'all bring it. Don't be afraid. Bring it. That's all I want. Is y'all
I'm
bring
just gonna be I'm piloting the ship, and I'll be in the back.
Here is the
I'll start it off. Let them do their thing. I'm like, hey, we're going to commercials, lady. Not yet. All right, fine. That's fine.
Yep.
Keep it going.
Can I say I like that? First of all, Malik, I just wanted to tell you thank you, young man, because as someone who's been a Blerd all his life, and those who know my story that I've wanted spaces like this, and to see the comeuppance of the Blerd of Blerds overall from all walks of life, coming into their own, creating content that's not trashy, that's not ghetto, that's not ignorant, because you get that all over the place now. But
right.
To see this makes me feel good, because I've been saying this whole time, everybody can sit at the table. We can all come together as a conglomerate and create something that everybody benefits across the board. But you have too many selfish people out here who say, well, I want the credit. I want to be recognized. I want to be validated. I want to be acknowledged. Well, if you come together and we all succeed, you'll get everything that you're looking for. It just won't be to the level that you want. If you're trying to be selfish, then move on. Let those who have a passion for it, who want to see us and the next generation can take it over. That's what it's all about.
Y'all want? I'm be real with y'all. I'm gonna let y'all watch my pockets. You know how much I made from January to now? You want to play the prices right? How you want to do it? You want to make it into
Look, it's probably enough. Did you start losing hair yet?
Oh,
right.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That's why I wear headbands, man.
It's falling out. It's falling out.
Headbands. Don't do that.
But $0.
There's stages. It either
$0.
falls out. It either falls out or it turns gray. It does one of those two.
Yep. And I got
$0 though, y'all. I've not made anything in my pocket personally from this. I've been putting any money, donations, anything that I've gotten just because of Blerds that came before me. So y'all, I can't even say y'all walked, run, crawl. Y'all ran the marathon so we can like honestly fucking fly. So appreciate y'all, because y'all was the ones back in the day holding it down. Honestly, when it wasn't even cool to do this. Like back in the day, you would never hear like Whitney Houston do a song to Yu Yu Hakusho. But right now we got Megan Thee Stallion doing a BoA video.
Let's go,
y'all.
Yeah, the vibe is
OGs because of y'all. That's what y'all did.
It's a good different, because you're just like, yeah, I can sit back. I can sit back now. Like,
now people want to be us. They want to be us. They want to get into us. You know, people that I've never like introduced to the Blerd culture. What's BlerdCon? I want to go. Is it black people? I'm like, yeah,
bro.
I'm like, is it fun?
I have been with my wife for 20 plus years. And the crew knows what happened. When I say I was watching Disney Plus the other day, and she was describing the show, and then I said, wait a minute, you were watching a Bad Batch? He's like, yeah, that's the name. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
Welcome.
You wouldn't have that moment.
And then it happened again just last week. I don't even know where we were at. This is how but they showed the trailer for the Acolyte.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, that'll look good. And I looked over like, what the fuck is happening right now?
That's the inkling. That's the thing that y'all gonna get. When you see it, it's there. But the problem is this now. Once we realize it's there, we cannot lose. Like music, even music-wise, there's no record labels. Kendrick and Drake are fighting, but meanwhile, they can't get their masters. Artists like Vince Staples can't get his money back. Some people can't go ahead and get paid. So let's remember, like, while we look and enjoy what's going on the outside with the culture, make sure you take care of each and one of your own in the culture, even if it's your friend or somebody
you got Beyonce out there who literally ran and ruled #1 spot on Billboard in country music. Like damn near her whole album was at the top, was top 10.
And keep forgetting she's a black girl from Houston, Texas, man. Mind you, Houston, not from New York, not from Florida, not from California, from Houston, Texas. She got every right to be on that country album.
Exactly.
List, every right.
And shout out to Maya Rudolph because she's been given all the praise these latest little galas she's been going to. So don't get it twisted out there, people. They here. They've always been here.
Right. But the takeover, the darkness is coming.
We went from kicking down the door to building houses. They need to realize that.
Yeah, it like the dynamic, the landscape is changing. The landscape is changing. And
you realize being a Blerd right now, we are our own gentrification right now, right? Because we're taking the garbage that they gave us and we're turning it into gold. We are making something out of nothing. They are pissed off because we are creating treasures and we're creating generational wealth from what they gave us and thought it was going to be enough. Nah, see.
Remember how remember when oxtails were like 2 cents a pound? They didn't want that, right?
Oh my goodness.
That's which one of y'all robbed the oxtail truck? Well, who stole the oxtail truck and raised it like $200?
Well, I can't even go to the store and look at oxtails now because I'm just
hang on a second. Let's be honest, because if you really think about it, and I've had to tell this to some knuckleheads today. I said the beauty about us is that they can give us literally shit and we turn it into gold. Don't believe me? Who would do it? Ham hocks, hot wings, Nashville chicken. Who's actually?
They won't tell you, but you're right about that. They won't tell you about the buffalo wings, will they? They won't tell them about that, will they?
They won't tell you the story how 90% of America's cuisine came from black folks. They'll never say it. At the same time, look at country music. I live in the heart of country music. Do you understand how cool it is right now for every napkin to get mad that every time Beyonce gets played, that I'm sitting there laughing my head off as I'm trying to find a Beyonce shirt in 4X to wear? just to sit there and mess with them. And then on top of that, you see more country music artists that are coming out and they're chart topping now, and it's ticking them off. And I'm like, what are you mad about? You didn't create country music. We did.
Did not call it. I said, you know what? She about to put some folks on.
And she
damn.
But it's just like Darius Rucker. He was a Hootie and the Blowfish creating hits. Then that man went to country creating hits, and y'all pissed off. What? The talent's always been there. It's y'all don't own this.
It took somebody, and it took a woman to kick that damn door open and say, you know what? Enough's enough.
Right. Now I just need a race. No, go ahead.
You should never let your race, your ethnicity, or whatever keep you out of the way of whatever you love. So when I say you are a Blerd, when I tell everyone that watches our channel that, hey, y'all are Blerds, you might be Blerds for things that might be common nerd stuff, but shoot, all my gay friends, look, they love RuPaul's Drag Race. I say y'all are Blerds for RuPaul's Drag Race. Y'all know every person that won a season. Y'all know somebody that did this. So, like, when you are a Blerd, you are really a Blerd. A nerd is just a person that's educated in the field that they like.
Thank you. Been saying that shit from jump. You could be a Blerd about any goddamn thing. If you want to, I was just talking to somebody about this. If you are into light bulbs, baby, if you want to know the filament, if you want to know why that color takes a particular range of shade because you put this chemical in it, you a Blerd. You a Blerd in that particular field. It don't matter what it is. You have a thing. Yeah.
For the record, since Lady Mandalore mentioned light bulbs, black man. Continue, my dear.
I said what I said. I said what I said.
But that's our principle behind Blerd Campus. It's not, oh, I haven't watched the new X-Men or I haven't watched the new Batman movie. I can't support. No, we talk about everything because us as Black people, we are culture. We breathe culture. We live culture. So
Our
Blerd
DNA
Campus
is
nothing
culture.
but culture.
Even our
I
culture.
got loyalty and royalty inside my DNA. I'm just saying.
We are still in the K-Dot expansion.
Oh my
There's so
goodness.
many people right now that listen to so much rap music say, I'll never be a nerd. I'm like, okay, so you know who KRS-One is? Yeah, okay, so you're a hip-hop nerd. Next. Like,
now what? Now what you gonna do? Your life is ruined. It's ruined.
Not ruined. I'm crying.
I love hearing KRS-One breakdowns. I'm like, and that's why they call him the teacher.
Yep.
And he's got a doctorate. Stop.
But
Keep it going.
It's just so amazing. And again, like Blerd Campus, I say this all the time, wouldn't exist for 3 reasons, or 2 or 3. Y'all really has set this halfway stage, bar, everything. Once I was introduced to what y'all have done and what y'all are doing and how y'all are doing it, I'm like, okay, well, damn, they out here doing this like this. I got to set the bar high. Like their guest list is immaculate. Their entertainment ability is immaculate. Their ads are amazing. Like I got to step up my level of content to be sure I can even meet y'all level of content. Not a competition. I just got to be sure that what y'all are putting out for us matches the same energy that you put out for us. So 1, thank y'all for that. 2, my best friend, my heart, my friend, Young Goku, you watching? There's another reason I was going through a dark time.
Oh my God, that's my baby.
Yeah, she helped me through a real dark time while I was doing Blerd Campus, and we both have the same like facial muscle thing. She really helped me because Blerd Campus was never going to exist. I was going to shut it down. I felt my parents. I was like, well, my face is cooked. I'm done. So, like, it's over. Well, you know, I had this grand vision. It's over. She said, no, you better pick yourself up and go ahead and finish this thing.
That sounds like her.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm glad. You know what, Nicole? You're right. That's who I forgot. Q-Tip just got his doctorate this weekend. I knew it was another reason why Q-Tip was on my mind.
He got his doctorate?
Yeah, he got an
Congratulations.
From where?
I gotta look it up again. But it's on the Blerd's Eye View IG story.
Look, as long as it's not at Trill Burger, I'm still saying congratulations. It's a real doctor, right? It's a real one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I had to blow the picture up. I'm like, damn, you look like a professor now.
Yeah, he got his honorary doctorate from Berklee College of Music.
That's
so good.
Not the College of Music. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I had to sacrifice college, so I know how that feels. Like I really know how that feels. So,
first off, I want to thank you, Malik, for giving us those flowers. I take what I do very seriously. Despite us having all the fun we do, I take it. This is my baby. This is my baby. I walk away. I leave this mortal coil. This is the legacy. This is it. Like they're gonna be like, yo, and I'm like, that's it right there. Like I walked away and they were like, who is Fury? This motherfucker didn't play. And he had a dope ass crew with it.
He was a righteous man.
But it's like I get it because I'm gonna tell y'all, okay, I don't do this, I don't tell this normally. When I saw that green light and U42 said, yo, we streaming, y'all, do what you want to do, go ahead and run, I cried because I felt like I gave birth. Because it's like, you know what? A network shouldn't go to me. You know, I be watching Netflix, Hulu, Tubi, I'll be watching all of them. I never feel like that was deserved for me. But I realized something. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing it for my legacy. My legacy is going to be something in sense of I want to lift other people up while I'm gone. But it's not for me. It's for every Blerd that says, why am I shadow banned on YouTube? Why am I banned on Instagram? Why I can't be seen on here? Why I got to fight on TikTok? Why I got to do this? Why I got to do that?
Speaking of someone who's
What's
speaking
up,
of
Mark?
Trailblazers, Mark Cooper's in the building. So speaking of Trailblazers, doing his thing.
It's just but it's just like you got to understand, like this is bigger than me. This is bigger than anything else because you can. I want one day where I'm old and gray to be like, well, Blerd Campus is right up there with NBA.
Not the
I
one.
know it's a huge goal. It is. I love me some basketball. But I want to be on the same level of people can tune in, stream Disney. I'm coming for Disney. I'm coming for everybody. Like, look, I want to get big enough. I want to buy Disney. People look at me like I'm crazy.
That's aspirational.
Hey, shoot, go for it.
All right.
Right. But see, the reason I say I want to do these things because I don't believe it's not just in myself. I believe in every Blerd out there. Because we can go ahead not only complain about, oh, why Ariel's black or people saying all this other stuff in the new Disney stuff. I said, well, have you ever thought about, maybe buying some stuff or making some content to reach that level? It's like, oh, it's impossible. It's only impossible because you don't put it in your head.
I want to shout out another black woman who's making moves over in Midnight Comics. Tashi is over there.
Yes.
Killing it on the podcast.
Say you should have kept reading Tashi. You know what I'm
Make
saying?
it look easy.
You are a pillar in this community. So don't
Keep
think
going.
you ain't being watched.
And make it look easy. Okay?
Melanated minds, come on now. So I love seeing us being in these spaces, and as you've seen before the show, if you could, I was giving congratulations to the people who were like really making these strides in areas that you otherwise would not have heard of. There was a time where BET used to show music videos and quality programming and the news that mattered. BET was black then. Like, we got news that mattered to us. Yeah, you talked about national stuff, but you also talked about local stuff, and it's stuff that mattered to us. And like when they took that off the air, I knew that was the nail in the coffin. I'm like, you take off the news.
That's when the Teen Summit started talking about college and the fact that does it appreciate African Americans, and right after that episode, they didn't have any more Teen Summits after that.
Nope.
And they started to attack colleges. It's like y'all.
Teen Summit was where it was at. It was where it was at because they like it was stuff of substance. When you see shows like Different World, which still broke records of black kids going to college.
And that's how we also found out Dean Cain was racist.
He looked racist. What are you talking about?
I was like, damn.
Hashtag not my Superman. How about that?
Right. I was like, I actually watched Lois and Clark, and you came out, you son of a bitch.
Right.
I'm never gonna sell either. That's the one thing that I'm to put it on record. I'm never gonna sell unless I'm old and gray and I know that everything is in good hands. We're not having another BET. We're not having another BET in the sense of where it is right now. We have fun. We're gonna have fun. We're always gonna have fun. I'm not an uptight person. I love to have fun. I don't judge nobody. Just because, you want to twerk on a table on Saturday night, that doesn't make me better than you are.
Nope.
You go ahead and have your fun, live your life, but at the same time,
just watch my drink.
Right.
That, but don't forget why you started. Don't forget the people that you started for. And I can right now, if somebody told me right now, hey, I see the vision of Blerd Campus, I will give you $1.5 billion to sell everything and give it to me, give it to the other person. I'll say no. Oh, I'll cry later. Oh, I'll cry so later. I feel like Dave Chappelle when he turned down all that money. Like, I know how Dave feel. I mean, I'll sit in the corner. I'll buy a farm too in Utah and not be seen for like 6 months. But I did it for the people.
You know what? I'm glad you mentioned Chappelle. He did it, and I remember this interview where he was talking about how an African huntsman finds water, and he says, baboons like salt. And so if he made a salt trap, get a hunk of salt, put it in his hole, baboon would come, grab the salt, but it's not going to let go of the salt. So that's how he traps the baboon. But then he's going to give the baboon all the salt at once. But what's going to happen is that baboon's going to get thirsty. And so he lets the baboon go. And what's the baboon going to do? Find the nearest source of water. And that's how the tribesmen will find the water, like find the source of water by using the baboon. And I'm like, and he said, I had to let go of the salt. And I'm like, damn, people don't know Chappelle's people, his parents, they were educators. So this dude is not only funny, but he's extremely intelligent.
Right.
Yeah.
My scholars to me are stand-up comedians. I value them because I always wanted to do comedy. So they are always a scholar in my eyes. Like Bernie Mac gave me the greatest quote of my life on the Oprah show. If you go ahead and chase that money, you're not going to go ahead and get it. But if you go ahead and do everything that you got to go ahead and do in your life, that money will come to you. And I live with that to this day. So people ask me, why don't I charge for my graphic design? You're really good at it. Why don't you charge so much? I'm like, well, if I see a cosplayer that got $7 in their name, what am I going to take from them? The $7?
Right.
They're not Jeff Bezos. Now, Amazon come calling, they want to add for me. Y'all got to give me half of Jeff's money. But the people that's starting out, no.
Well, his ex-wife got that now, so she's making sure she's giving all that away.
And he's still okay after that.
Who knew all it took was a divorce? I got to find Oprah so I can do the same thing.
Stedman taking too long. He playing too long.
Right, he's taking way too long.
Stedman played his position because Oprah didn't ask for marriage, and he's like, "Look, all you want me to do is stay here and look pretty. Cool."
She sold Weight Watchers. I don't know how much money she got right now. You got to hurry up and move on.
Oh my God. Well, Malik, we're getting ready to jump into the news section. You think you can stick around?
Let's go. You know I'm always here.
All right, so we'll be right back. We'll be coming back. We're going to a little bit of news and enjoy this just for a little bit anyway. Oh, I can't wait till I get my hands on this pop start steak and tell me that's not the last pop start cake steak. With all the vitamins and minerals that are included in Pop Starts, they still manage to bring a family together. Blerd's Eye View is a proud affiliate of Otaku Noir. Use the code Blerd's Eye View for 10% off on all items. With a different nerd-themed box filled with items made by talented blerds across the country, you surely will not be disappointed. Go to otakunoir.com. Otaku Noir, the #1 blerd mystery box company. All right, let me get my big self off the screen here. Here we go. So, I guess the Fantastic Four has not that tiny.
Wait, I don't wait. With Kool-Aid on their eyes and crazy glue on their lips. What?
So he was following what I said. Bernie Mac for House Party. If people don't like you for being yourself, F them.
Oh, oh
with
my
Kool-Aid on with Kool-Aid on their eyes and crazy glue on their lips.
I'm gonna go back and watch that shit. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So
words to live by.
The Fantastic Four camp has found the voice of their Galactus and Ralph Innocent. That seems to be a good setup right so far. Let's hope it's not a big cosmic cloud.
Why do you even say that out loud?
I was about to say, don't do that.
Because I did it when I found out about it. I was just like, why is it a cosmic cloud? I said it in the theater out loud. And my wife was like, what did I'm like, no, it's wrong. It's all wrong.
You're fucking up.
Always been vocal. What can I say? I can't ignore my voice. So here they're making strides going along and doing that, and it sounds like they're going in the right direction. Let's hope they keep going in the right direction. Also, in what I considered one of a great moment in marketing. So everybody knows about Agatha Harkness from WandaVision. How the name of the show just kept changing. Turns out the show is going to be called Agatha all along, but it was all a ploy for them changing the name of the show every other month. It was done on purpose, and it was fucking genius.
I mean, we've been talking about it for months.
Sounds like a genius afterthought. Stop playing.
For this one, I'm like, what are y'all gonna call the show? Make up your minds. And then they turn on, it was Agatha all along, and I'm like, but they were playing with the title. I'm like, I'm not even mad at that. That was genius.
It really fits her character too, how they did it, and it got me ready to watch it because I just seen it before I came on.
It is a fun show. I got my little one. She's watching it. She's like, I seen it before, and I'm like, oh, you're watching it again. Learning great culture. I did something right.
Let's go.
If you have been worried about the Queen of Soul, the goddess, the Weather Witch, the Queen, Storm will not only be part of the new Mightiest Heroes Avengers and starting issue 17, she's still getting her own solo book. Thank the God above, Bast, or in this case, Storm.
They're keeping the new logo. I love that they're keeping the new logo.
Keeping the logo.
I love it.
I'm wondering how this dynamic is going to look with her being on the Avengers team because her ex-husband is on this team, and
he better fall in fucking line if you know what's good for him.
I'm crying.
So everyone knows I'm a fan of Black Panther, except in one regard. You fucked up that one. You dropped that ball. That was you. Like, if your sister has told you this, if your mother has told you this, if your general has told you this, you fucked up. I'm just saying.
That part.
I just don't want this to turn into a way for him to get back in her good goddamn graces. Because you had better show some type of change, some big change if you trying to get back with her. Because you know he still want her a little bit. He want her a little bit. He miss her. He miss her. He miss her a little bit.
Why wouldn't he?
Man, them waterworks were outworldly. Okay, that man is always gonna miss that. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
That is not your normal. That is not a normal booty call at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hurricane has arrived.
Storm needs to get the Harley Quinn treatment really quickly, though. Like, she doesn't need another dude. She needs to go ahead and have her own series, have her own movie. Focus on Storm. I am so tired of them just. Storm is with the X-Men. Storm is doing this. Storm's with Black Panther. I'm like, when can I just see Storm be Storm?
For weeks now, I've been saying shit for weeks.
Like, come on. What are we waiting on?
I am totally in agreement because
y'all didn't capitalize.
And I think part of the reason, and Lady Mandalore, we're on the same page with this. I mean, we're generally always on the same page, but when it comes to Storm, just like there's no disagreement whatsoever. There's no there's none of that. Like, we know, like, there are moments that she gets, but X-Men Red, she showed her entire ass.
Oh,
and
entire
Meg the Stallion status, like, baby. I love that. Just shake it, babe. I don't even know. I'm mesmerized. Keep going. Whatever you're doing, keep going.
So I love. I think one of the reasons why, and we're looking for. We've always said that sometimes to tell our stories, it takes someone who looks like us to really tell it properly. Like you know, you got your Don McGregors who did a fantastic job on Black Panther back in the day, and he still gets accolades because he told a story about a character in his trials and tribulations and everything else. It's really hard to top that. Ta-Nehisi Coates told a great run. You know, Christopher Priest, great run. So it takes sometimes it takes one of us or an ally who knows to tell a great story.
No.
That's why I mentioned Don McGregor. No, that's why I mentioned Don McGregor.
I don't want no goddamn ally.
I
want Storm's Rider black. I want blue, black, midnight black, straight out of Africa if you want. But
you want
immigrated to America at some point. I want her to be a black ass
who was at the Met Gala. What's her name? Yanaki.
Yes. Ooh, that bitch is beautiful. Oh.
that was the same sister that got discovered at a college. I didn't realize that was the same woman. I'm like,
Lady Mandalore caught a moment. Would you like us to leave you be for a moment?
She's gorgeous.
No,
she's okay, but no, for real, seriously, no. It needs to be a black woman. I can't.
Leave a bottle of wine outside her door. She gonna need us.
Who was the writer? Who was she? Oh, she's on my phone.
Oh shit.
Because we said we need her to do it. Because she's writing. She's writing Black Panther.
Williams.
She's writing, or Stephanie Williams.
Yeah.
You know, we need someone who knows, who can tell that story, and we know they're going to be graceful
and be unhampered. Because how many times have we seen key writers who are assigned or who are given the opportunity to write for a character of color, but then you have the napkins dripping in, and they want to put their ideas and they want to put their concepts in the middle of it and change the whole story, just so that they can garner some sort of credit for it. I agree. Let her write it the way she sees fit. Check on her the status. Leave alone. You're fucking up the creative process just because I think we should do this. I need you to shut the fuck up and leave my house.
Because they'll still cling to this idea that black stories can't make money when it's been proven over and over again.
Black stories can make money.
They don't
tell the right story.
They don't want that comes with it.
Yeah.
That's what they don't.
If we got a brother, if we get a brother like James Gunn, but like as a brother, we set. That's all we need. A brother version of James Gunn, and then we set.
You mean Bo DeMayo? I'm sorry, what?
I'm
sorry, what?
For the people?
It's the only one we'll accept at this point. I mean,
besides
put it out there because you know they don't want to give it to anybody, but you know I gotta make the comparison so people can understand what I'm talking about.
Besides him and Ryan Coogler.
But they're trying to get Ryan. What are they? I know
they're trying to get Ryan to direct Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
So it's like
the only reason
Black Panther. That's the closest we're gonna get.
So it's going to take somebody who looks like us to tell her story properly.
When I'm 95, I'll enjoy it.
When I'm 95. Oh my God! So X-Men editor has finally has shed some light on why Jonathan Hickman's run on X-Men after he left, after shortly relaunching the team.
Oh,
because we've always said like X-Men, the Krakoan age was
that was Chef's kiss. That was Chef's kiss.
That was a great story.
Chef's motherfucking kiss, absolutely.
So he wanted to do something with Namor, but they didn't allow him because I guess other writers were doing something with the Namor and they couldn't do that. And I'm like, why not? Y'all did it with Spider-Man and
Wolverine.
Shit. Like Wolverine was literally in every other fucking book, like literally, and even made a joke about it.
Buddy, how many times we done seen Venom splattered across the entire universe in every way, shape, or form? So sick of that damn character.
Y'all on some bullshit.
That's that they hate money excuse. That's what it is. They hate money.
I want it. No, just tell the story. And when people, and for the record, for people that say Black Panther should have gotten rid of Namor a long time ago, he did. He stabbed the bastard in his chest and left him on a planet to die.
Sorry.
However, comma.
It's Thanos, bitch. That's who saved me. He literally was like, he had to team up. It was an incursion of planets. It was an incursion. And he had to, unfortunately, team up with Namor because they were trying to save 616 Earth. He didn't want to, but if you know T'Challa, he got a backup of a backup of a backup. Like, we'll do this because I got to save this world. I got to help save this world. We got to live here. But that's all we'll do. And that's all he did do. And he said, okay, job done. Chunk. And left.
Stop fucking with me. I told you don't fuck with me, and you kept going. And now you think we okay?
Just because the Earth is in danger, you don't think I'll do what I need to do and then still do what I need to do?
Drake.
What'd you say? Insert Drake here.
Spartan, I don't know how to help you, bro. I've been watching you suffer for these past 5-7 minutes. I don't know how to help
entertain your spawn.
He is studying your anatomy, sir.
Right. He is literally all in my fur.
He was yawning 2 seconds ago. I thought he was going to bed, but he's got his second win now.
That's your belly.
That when you think
It's like, yes,
So,
Father, I'm going to make you suffer, Father. Yes.
If you haven't guessed, this episode, the second half of this episode has been very X-Men heavy. And it's because we're returning to the X-Men Fancast, part 2. And I told the crew, you know, we know that the MCU will be appearing the X-Men very soon. Probably very silently because they have to move in silence. So I told the crew, I said, you know what? Here are some characters. Let's kind of go outside the box a little bit. Let's switch them out if you want, and maybe pick some originals if you like. And give me some fan choice picks. And I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm not gonna be surprised if Storm is on this list. I won't be surprised at all.
Lady Mandalore, here you go. You see,
I'm crying.
And speaking of which, let me put it right.
Oh, pardon me. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Who are your starting 5, and who are your 5 from the Brotherhood?
I'm crying.
Okay.
Who would you pick?
Sorry, just flair for the dramatic. I think. Well, I'm never changing Storm. Yetiti Badaki all day, every day. I don't care what y'all say.
It's fair.
Okay.
Because she's in the
I will campaign for that woman to the day I die. And of course, bitch. Who do you think? What? Cyclops. I'm trying to remember his name off the top of my head, and I can't remember his name. All right, we're gonna skip him. The Beast. I'm kind of doing an all black thing, so don't look at me weird. Oh, all right. Pause. Hold on. I gotta look up his name. I can't remember his name right now. The dude from actually. Okay, so I'm gonna do a shameless plug for my friend because he's actually tall and could pull this off. I think yes.
Okay, I can't think of his name. I know you do.
Ricky Barksdale. Look him up. I would love for him to play. I think he could get away with playing either Forge or Bishop. He's a little tall, a little bit skinny, but he could bulk up. But look him up. He's cool. And then for Cyclops, I'm gonna give it to Hellspawn. I'm giving it to Hellspawn. He deserves a real Cyclops moment.
At this point, if I see one more piece of media that comes out and this person looks like Hellspawn, which I've called him and said, you might need to get like a trademark on your likeness at this point, my guy.
Correct.
From Batwing, and then I'm like, who? Wait a minute. Don't tell me why Duke Thomas looks like your ass. I just want to know. Like walking around with the box and the beard. I'm like, wait a minute.
They say everybody got
And
twins.
then for Jubilee, I'm going with the show as the original 5. The chick, Kelly Marie Tran.
Yes.
Because she deserves a do-over. Okay?
All of it. She deserves all the flowers.
And right now is the time. I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head. I thought I could do this off the top of my head, and I am absolutely incorrect. Jean Grey? Ugh. Somebody from Bridgerton. No, I'm really I'm very
You need
serious.
somebody who can put. You need a British
very
actor.
serious. Somebody from Bridgerton.
You need a British actor in these. Look. If you look
There's
at the
a lot of
MCU, or just anyone that's in a Marvel film, there's a British actor somewhere in there, and I'll be damned if they don't pull it off.
Every single time. Every single time. They coming for your jobs. You worried about somebody from Mexico.
The real invasion.
It's coming from across the pond.
Ooh. Okay. Side. All right. This is my. Wait. Are we on second groups yet or no?
Not yet. No.
Okay. I'm a hold.
Okay. All right. Who was your starting 5?
I'll be honest, I got nothing. I kept looking at people, but nobody really fit the bill. So I'm on Team Smile and waiting for this section.
Maybe.
I've been thinking about this. Okay, so y'all gonna laugh at me, but I don't care. Storm should be Jade Cargill.
Yes, I love that choice.
Jade coming out. First of all, coming in cosplay entrance, presence, amazing.
Also, someone else who seems to come out of the gene pool of been fine.
Give it to me now. I want it. Jade is my girl.
I'm gonna tell y'all between. I'm mostly gonna be picking like pro wrestlers because I'm telling you we have so many pro wrestlers that can definitely do the damn job.
They are the most entertaining part of the wrestling camps right now. Just
now
all out, and that's all of them. Like all of them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So Cyclops would definitely be Hellspawn because that's a done deal. Brother got that. That's hands down. Bishop would be Kayash Black because her Bishop cosplay.
I would have said she would have been Shard, but okay.
Fucking fire. I'm telling you, I'm going for people that I know. If I had the fan casts, I want to be people that I'm intimate with, people that I know can do the damn thing. And her cosplay's excellent, outstanding. Jean Grey, I know Black Spartan's gonna laugh at me at this one. You know what? Athena.
Okay.
I can see Athena doing that again. A black female pro wrestler who can do it. Definitely has the acting chops. But you can tell from her performance she has that experience. Professor X. I'm gonna go back a little bit. I would like to see David Tennant pull this off.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
I can see David Tennant.
Because now I'm curious.
Right.
Now I'm very
right?
Because I love David Tennant's acting. And I'm just
So wait
the
a minute,
man is flexible as
then
he really could do it.
But Matt Smith opposite him of Magneto.
yes.
Yes.
Bring me to it. That's my girl, lady. Let's go. You beat me to that shit.
You're bringing in the X-Men fans and the Who fans.
Yeah.
Come on now.
How to bring fandoms together, one actor at a time.
Come on, and I do you
No,
one better.
because I need to see that now.
Let's see. There is. I always forget his name. And Kurigatwa would definitely be Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
He would definitely be Nightcrawler.
Oh, I
And
love
Cootie
it.
Guy would be Nightcrawler.
yo.
He's got the chops to be to literally pull that role out. Emotion, just being being aloof, still got. Come on, y'all. Who gonna fight me?
And for the record, I'm watching the new season of Doctor Who. I need to
Isn't
talk
it
to
dope?
I need to talk to the costume designer because I'll be damned.
Fly?
The fits.
They've been hitting every single episode. They've been hitting it every single.
I'm like, how's this shit
God.
simple, but flair at the same? Who's doing the designs?
Doctor Who was turned into Doctor Don't Mess Up the Fit.
Don't mess up. I'm like, yo.
He's
So
smooth.
yeah, definitely including Gatwa would be my Nightcrawler because I could see him pulling this off and making that shit just timeless, making it timeless. Absolutely.
I'm with it. Grill the horror. Who's your starting five?
All right, give me a second. Mine is a little eccentric because I'm not as well versed, so I'm going out there on some limbs. Okay, so just bear with me.
Girl, do what you do.
I will start with actually Rogue. And I'm going to go interesting and say Zoe Kravitz.
Ooh,
That would be an interesting.
okay.
Other than obviously Hellspawn Cosmetics, I do agree with y'all with that. I did actually have Cyclops as Taryn Edgerton.
Okay.
I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say her last name. But it's Deborah, I think. Yeah.
I know.
But homegirl from them. I think she could definitely pull Storm off. I mean, I've always been said that the other girl from what was it? The DC I can't think of it, but it's on Max and there's
Anna Diop.
Y'all know who I'm talking about because I always say she could play Storm.
Anna Diop from Titan.
Yes.
yeah.
Anna Diop, thank you. I always say she could play Storm.
Oh, you're talking about Deborah Ayorinde.
Yeah.
I thought it was if you say so. Homegirl from that. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not saying name. That's my. I don't want to be disrespectful, but homegirl.
I love that answer though.
Her since them last when they did it, and then I'm trying to actually get through this season. I'm like, I think she could do a Storm. Like I said, that's me.
This season, I think, is a little more palatable because that first season.
Oh
Jesus
yes, yo, that first season was trauma. I honestly,
it took me 2 days. It took me 2 days,
and still didn't do episode 10. I was like, I just cannot. So,
yeah, I like that.
I have. I hope y'all don't laugh. I have Nathan Fillion as Magneto, or
just because he's the captain, I love that pick.
Listen, I think he's eccentric, and I think he could actually pull off the snark of Magneto and bring still depth to him. Like I said, I know I can be on my own. And Ralph Fiennes as Professor X. And this one is way out there. Kara, stop your fucking.
No, I like that. That was my move. That was a thumbs up.
And my last one is really, really out there. But like I said, I was just like, I was just going with it. Logan, Kit Harington.
Interesting.
Is it because he's little?
We're not his accent aside because he has to at least for me accent, but I feel like he can do it.
It's the fact that the Lady Miller says it's because he's little.
Right. That's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Spark.
Because I have to go back and redo everything because all my picks got said by so many people. But I appreciate it because we all think alike. So let's see, because I can't say Hellspawn for Cyclops. That was my first go-to. I thought of him the first time.
Yes, you can. Just say it. Just say it. Yes, you can. Just say it.
I mean, we can all be on the same mind.
I mean, we're all thinking the same. I'm gonna go differently. Let me go with Beast Only because he's a strongman competition. So have you ever heard of Eddie the Beast Hall? Because if you ever look at this man, he's not as big as the actual character. So all you gotta do is just slap blue paint on him and he's fine. Storm, I'm sorry, I'm still gonna ride for her. Yetiti, but always ride for that woman. Just because she could do Storm. Let's see. The different ones I had Rogue. I had Meg Thee Stallion for Rogue.
Oh,
differently because I'm like
I can see that.
I like that.
I can see.
I like that.
Do it, but I like Meg Thee Stallion's Rogue just because she got the
she got the thickness,
but she also got that attitude. That give it to him. What?
Yeah, attitude.
Attitude. That's the word.
Listen, I'm going to go for the attitude rather than what y'all told me. I'm going to it out. Okay,
I'm crying.
I get it.
I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's see. See, I had Nutiti Gawa for Iceman, just because I think he could do. Just because I think he could pull that off.
He could. I don't know. No lie, he could.
Yeah,
he really could. If you seen, I'm sure you've seen Doctor Who. He could.
Yeah, he could. And let's see, that was 3. I'm gonna go differently. For Sync, I had Keegan Michael Key.
Perfect. No, perfect. Perfect.
Let's see. My last one for that one. Let's see. I did that one. Let's say Cannonball. I had Jesse Usher. So I had A-Train for Cannonball.
Wow.
To redeem yourself, Jesse.
Okay. Throw in some New Mutants flavor. Okay, I ain't mad.
Oh my God.
That's not fine.
Nicole says, she said out of left field, since we mentioned Short Kings, Daniel Radcliffe Logan.
That would work too. I guess.
No.
Are y'all serious right now?
They said he might be playing a variant. They said he might be playing the patch variant this summer, so it could be.
There are very few times I would say no to Daniel, and that's one of them.
Yeah, no.
I'm okay with that, Nicole.
Or the guy from Kingsman, Taron Egerton.
Taron Egerton.
He can do it.
Yeah.
So Malik, did you have a picks?
I got one random one. I want this one cameo in the movie just to make me laugh and have giggles. Y'all know Dazzler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What if Dazzler was played by Harry Styles? Wouldn't y'all love?
No. I'm sorry. That would be funny.
That is a gender bend for the ages.
The Swifties
Yeah. The
Oh,
costumes would be incredible.
Oh my gosh.
That's
my
all
God.
I really had because y'all nailed everybody else. But I'm like,
Yo,
you know what?
that's-
Dazzler and Harry Styles or Tag. If y'all really deep in the X-Men, y'all know who Tag is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst power ever.
Oh
That
my
could be Usain Bolt.
That the Swifties will riot. We watched all them NFL games.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I wasn't expecting Harry Styles. I really wasn't.
But it worked though.
It does.
It's such a Deadpool twist.
I'll take it in the Deadpool movie. You don't gotta be in the X-Men movie.
So I will, while I don't disagree with Yetiti Batiki or even Anna Diop, I will also say Jodie Turner-Smith.
Yes.
Like, can't miss. I'm sorry, you can't miss. You got 3 strong picks right there. You can't miss. And I'm going to flip flop a little bit here. I like Ryan Reynolds as the voice of Juggernaut, and there's only one way to do your Juggernaut, and that was how you see him in Deadpool. Is probably the best way to do it, right? Their picks, a pick for Nightcrawler, any of the past actors, because it's never been bad, no matter who portrayed it or who portrayed that character. All of those actors were really good. Magneto, Jason Isaacs, Draco Malfoy's daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. But Trey in the comments had one good too. James Spader for Magneto too. I would love that.
Oh, James Spader.
I would love that.
Oh, wait. Y'all don't understand. Well, y'all do. But let me tell you something about James Spader.
Oh my God.
Wait, can
I first thought of Matt Smith being Professor X, but I think David Tennant would add a little bit extra to it.
James Spader in any role, his speech, the way he gives a speech, if you watched The Blacklist, all right, his speech level, or even Age of Ultron, it's giving Giancarlo Esposito. I swear to God.
Oh yeah,
that level. It's that level of speech. It's
accurate.
It's just like, damn, if you was Magneto, I would instantly, my guy. You ain't got to convince me. I'm down.
Okay.
That it's strong. His
James Spader is top tier.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
tell me shit anymore. He is top tier.
Luke Goss is Bastion. Luke Evans is Magneto is not a bad pick. Yeah.
I always see him with a beard. Like I can't picture him without any facial hair. Luke Evans. I don't know what he would look like.
He's always got like a mustache or something.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Acting, absolutely. Face.
Very well, Nicole.
I mean, it would be right up there with who was he that played in the young versions of Magneto? Can't think of it.
I'm sorry, Mr. McAvoy.
No,
Magneto was Magneto was Fassbender.
Yeah, Fassbender.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oh, McAvoy was Xavier. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah. And
What else is that
McAvoy didn't do a bad job neither. Patricia. I'm just like, every single time I see McAvoy, I think of Split.
Yeah.
Would you like a PB and J?
That movie.
Oh, I got one more. I got a serious one now. I really thought about it. This one's serious. What about John Boyega as Gambit?
That'd be cool.
Ooh.
I can see that with a Creole accent.
I throw it back at him one
time
time.
to take Gambit back. I feel like Gambit was stolen. Gambit was supposed to be one of us, but they said, no, let's make him white.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, wait. Nah, John Boyega as Forge.
John Boyega is Forge.
I want a Native American.
Okay, well then fine. John Boyega as fucking
Bishop.
Thank you.
I was gonna say Boyega. Give me Boyega as Forge. Give me Mother's Milk as Bishop.
Right. That would work. Mother's Milk as Bishop. That would work. Mr. Alonzo.
Real talk. Laz Alonso. Yeah. That real talk. Real talk.
I mean,
season 1 through 3, him, because he lost a lot of weight. So
that's because he cut his beard off.
No, he looked like he lost weight.
He lost weight by taking off his beard. Wow.
He's trying to become less of a target when somebody has an accident.
Right.
Oh, come on, man.
Damn.
Hey, I didn't put him in those positions. No, I'm trying to think of some Native American actors that could fit Forge.
Lieutenant Phillips is probably around. No, he's too older-ish.
Hey, whoa. We put him in a time machine?
Shush.
You know what? Who's this? This is Michael Spears. I'm trying to see what he's been in.
I know who you're talking about.
Okay, he's been in Dances with Wolves.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Put a mustache on him, call it a day.
Wait, he's 46?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, those are younger pictures. Never mind.
She said, "Hey, look, like I said, Vanessa is still was it Bell? Vanessa Williams is 61, and I'm like,
oh, she bathes in the blood of virgins.
Wow.
I mean, I know black don't crack, but I'm looking at it, I'm like,
that's up there with Bianca Lawson. That's up there with Bianca Lawson. She is a vampire.
That is the Illuminati.
Yes,
her, Angela, all of them. They're Illuminati.
Definitely.
Illuminati wouldn't be mine being in it, so you know.
Hey, fight me.
He say fight
They
me.
was just fucking,
Yeah. You could tell nobody was fighting up in heaven. Like, yeah, this one's gonna be fine. This one's gonna be fine. This one's gonna be fine. This one's gonna age like milk. This one's gonna be fine. This one's gonna be fine.
West Studi's too old. West Studi's too old. I'm talking Kristen in the comments. West Studi's too old. We need somebody that's gonna be Storm's age. Who she's what, like 30s pushing? Technically,
I was gonna say, do we want a young or do we want a mature Storm?
I tell you what, if I'm picking Magneto, if I'm picking Jason Isaac as Magneto, then I will probably take Mark Strong as Professor X.
Yeah. Ooh.
For Forge, I was trying to think of his name. He played one of the detectives on Law and Order SVU. Adam Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he'd be perfect for Forge because
yes, he would.
Yeah, I think so. For characters like Juggernaut or Colossus, whatever Deadpool did, keep that, because those are probably, in my opinion, perfect representation. I seen Days of Future Past again last night, and I'm looking and I'm like, damn. The guy that plays Colossus here, he's big, but he's not like
stocky.
He's not. I can take on the Hulk, or I can take on Juggernaut big, And
Colossus, if he wanted to do it, this is a stretch maybe, but Batista,
he ain't gonna do it.
I know he's not, but it's a fan cast as a thought.
I went Terry Crews just because if you're gonna have somebody black under it, I mean, you only need the build. You can change up. You can swap out the voice for somebody else.
Good.
Batista's busy going to play Hugo Strange.
Right. he wants to be that serious actor.
Fair.
If we ever did an older or mature Storm,
no, real talk. Give me Journey Smollett as Dazzler. Now you got me interested.
Yeah. That would be good.
Because the sister can sing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to put her in a box in a typecast though, because she already did. What is it? Black Canary. Yeah.
But we don't count.
And she's about her shit. When she says run, you know to get your ass the fuck up and run.
Run, bitch.
The black person emergency exit test.
So yeah. Ilya Dragunov is for Colossus. Where have I heard that name?
He is too short.
Wrestler.
Oh yeah,
Ilya Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov is too short.
Yeah, but he got the voice down though.
Yeah,
he does got the voice and the accent down.
It wouldn't be Colossus, it'd just be Call, okay, because he's too short.
What brought this on is because I seen a video the other day, and I think this video might have been a couple of years older. It was not too much older because it's AI. And they did a fan cast. And a lot of those picks they had, I didn't agree with because they were, I'm like, what footage did you use? But what made me say it was they showed Bishop and it was Idris Elba. And I'm like, consider the fact that y'all didn't give Bishop his due diligence on X-Men Days of Future Past. That's interesting.
I mean, that's like casting Samuel L. Jackson as Professor X.
I said, get over here, motherfuckers.
I mean, we know we can do a wheelchair because we saw Glass. We saw Glass, and we saw.
What do you mean you destroyed the Blackbird again?
No, see, y'all are thinking about Samuel L. as actually Magneto, but that I'm sorry, I know you was laughing at it, but I think that's actually a great idea as Magneto.
I want to see what so he can cuss everybody out.
No,
so Charles, shut the fuck
no, restraint.
I understand, Magneto, that you got an. I understand, Magneto, you got an idea. I didn't say it was. I didn't also say it was a stupid ass decision, but I can see that.
No, I think he could do it. He could be restrained, but still have a little bit of menace. Because it would be too easy to put him as Magneto. That I think what you're talking about. We'll go for Magneto. But
in that case, do we want Denzel or Giancarlo as Professor X?
Giancarlo
Baker as Simon Baker as
Arcade. Yeah.
Ooh, Denai Gutierrez Storm.
Going Reed forward. I got a mess up one, but
there's a Stephen Lang like AI image out there of him as Cable, and that old man is swole as shit. He could have it. He could have it.
That's dude from Stephen Lang. That's dude from Avatar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because they were saying that even then he was just like, dude, he's got the crew cut and everything.
Yeah.
Could we
So
do
y'all know how
Kevin
they did
Graveau?
Shark King for Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah.
So why don't we do that for Beast, but as Tyler James Williams?
You might be on to something.
I can see something.
Everybody hates me.
Yeah.
Here's one for you, Chris. How about Kevin Graveau as Sabretooth?
Who that?
dang it.
Oh wait, no,
Yes.
With his voice.
My bad. Sorry, I forgot.
What's it from?
And he's big enough. And he's big enough.
Kevin Graveau as Sabretooth.
I'm just gonna wipe that one off my board. That one off my board. Just
I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It was either that or
I'm thinking of Denai as Storm, and I'm not mad at that.
Right?
we can do it because we've seen
Like
him.
I
we've
don't
seen
want
him
to.
on
I don't
Walking
want to
Dead
take
just
out the
fine.
Laura Melage, but still.
Wait, I need that to happen because I have a picture of her in my Storm outfit and I'm sitting next to her. Make it happen.
That's all you need to cast it. Make it happen.
Make it happen.
If we ever flash forward or need an older or mature Storm, what about Janet Hubert?
I can see that.
No. Real talk. No, if you're talking like older,
like older,
she doesn't need to be in the battle older, like she was in X-Men
Old lady
Red.
Storm, like
middle-aged elder Queen Mother type Storm, just to
like the voice of Soul.
No, I can see that. I'm not gonna lie, I can see that.
Shirley Ralph.
I can see that.
Ooh, love that.
That's all you need for middle-aged Storm. Shirley Ralph. You done.
An older Storm, Aunt Viv, or Miss Howard, either one.
I feel like we're coming back to
played in the Hunger Games like show. She was basically just Storm without being Storm.
Yeah, the aunties of Wakanda, the Storm Tribunal.
Shirley Ralph.
Really gonna get the Storm Tribunal.
As a more mature, Ooh, no, for real. Yes.
Shirley was a great choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I just
also that needs to be a comic. We need an old lady Storm or something, whatever they do. We need that.
Yeah, I just thought they touched on it. They touched on it in X-Men Red. They touched on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Storm, who's very wise, but don't make Auntie have to get up out this chair. Like
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, don't make her out the chair.
Cheryl and Janet can both do that.
She look Vulcan. I told you before. I had to show you. Don't let me do it again.
Can I have Method Man and Sebastian Shaw?
That's not a bad one.
No,
I like that.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah.
You're gonna have that smarmy dude to be the villain, but not quite the villain, but he know he can get.
Maybe can you see my whiteboard over here? All right, real quick. What did you have for Mastermind? Just so I can wipe that off.
For Matt, I had Orlando Jones.
Oh,
okay. All right,
he's like, damn it, it's a mirror somewhere.
Okay, you don't. Okay, I had Kendrick Lamar for Mastermind, so you're good.
Oh, wow.
I was gonna say Mahershala Ali.
Why is that fitting? It's so fitting. Beverly Johnson as an older Storm, Dennis Haysbert as an older T'Challa.
I like how he thinks. I can go with that.
I can see Dennis Haysbert doing that though.
Especially Dennis Haysbert. Exactly. I can see that.
I can see the president doing that.
I was gonna say, give President Palmer his due.
Hashtag my president.
I remember that day very clearly. I thought I actually lost the president. Wait a minute.
What?
Yo.
In the season opener, no less.
Yo, come on, bro.
Going through denial. That man ain't dead.
24 still.
They gonna put him in a coma or something.
24 still that show that nobody can touch. Nobody can touch 24.
I'm like, damn, he dead. Even my wife was mad as hell. My wife stopped watching. She stopped watching after that. She was like, I'm done. I don't want to watch no more.
Well, it's gonna be a piece of paper. I quit. I don't watch it.
Right.
Chris got a good idea.
Yvonne
Yeah, but-
Strahovski is
I like that.
That's a good pick.
Ooh,
Yep.
Yeah, Yvonne
That's a very good
Strahovski.
pick.
Yeah.
She
I
is
like
good.
that.
I like her in a lot of different things.
I like
Ooh,
that.
cool and Chuck.
Mhm.
If you watch Chuck, then you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Yvonne
If you
and
watch
Method
it
Man?
24 as well, 'cause she was in
Having
that new
Yvonne
one.
and Method Man having a conversation.
Or
That
Dexter.
I'd be here for it.
Deathbird. I'm just throwing one out there.
Cool. Hold on, wait. Hold on. I mean,
Wait, are we
maybe
on
for like a
our
older.
second string yet? Wait.
Can we get
Deathbird?
What is it? Ernie Hudson from Ghostbusters, the older T'Challa.
He's in shape for it.
Right.
Oh,
Man, it's 7 years old and built like a 20-year-old.
That is
Jesus.
a older T'Challa.
So
Well, that's
Hero, we're going to the second string. Who's your second string?
Oh shit! I had somebody from Moira Taggart. God damn it!
Poopy
Mhm.
pants.
Oh, I had it and it's gone.
wanna
Next,
just-
pick somebody else. Go somebody else. Hold on, I gotta refresh my
How about we
memory.
just name the character and everybody just say what they got?
Christopher.
Right.
Well, because not everybody had the same character.
Right.
Christopher
I'm trying
Waltz
to.
is
No,
mastermind.
no.
No, actually, yeah, that's not a bad.
That would be a good one too.
Christopher
She's
Waltz.
like, make
Because
me
I was
little.
trying to figure out where you would put him at. I was like, either him or Arcade.
Yeah.
Trey said he got one. He says, Jackie Haley
Yeah.
as Wolverine.
No.
Jackie Haley.
What? Yeah.
He's got Jackie Haley's got the attitude of a
He
Wolverine.
does.
Roids and gear and a crap load of steroids. Yeah, you're right.
just all I see is Jackie Haley eating beans as
Rorschach, yeah.
Give me back my face! Give me back my face! Like, dude, just slow down. Spartan, who's your second string?
Let's see. Second string. I had Chelsea Azang for Jubilee from Titans. Skin was weird. I had to go back and look that one up.
I wanted to throw something in the mix just to anything better than
from Doom Patrol for Skin.
I was gonna say anything better than that Fox Universe version we got.
I think for Shane, what did I say? I had Journey Smollett for Monet because I just figured she would be that one. So, who did I have for Chamber? Crap. I think I
I'm
had.
curious what you would have for Chamber. I'm really curious about that one.
I had it written down.
Because you figure you might see the face at the beginning, but the rest of the film it's all voice.
I had to think of. Let's see for Chamber. Let me look back up. Obi, you gotta stay still for a second there.
He's trying to tell you. He's like, no, I know what I'm talking about.
Because he's right in front of my list. He wants to move. I think I had, for some odd reason, I wanted to be different. I had Shamik Moore for Chamber.
He's wearing the trench coat most of the time so he can hide the chicken legs. Okay, that works.
Just because he's kind of got that weird aspect to himself. And that's why I was like, if anybody could play Chamber and I wanted to just decide to change the whole look of him, he be it.
As long as Chamber is not dancing like he's in the Soul Train line.
Pretty much.
Be on to something. I broke my second equipment. I broke her.
She done.
Oh, Lord Jesus, why'd you? Oh,
she's just like,
what's wrong,
hey,
Kara?
how are you that bad at it? Anyway,
Damn.
chicken legs. Ooh, now I'm hungry again.
Justin Guarini as Banshee. She's like, all I see him is those Dr. Pepper commercials. Little sweet.
Oh wow. No,
for real. He could be Banshee. Oh, nobody knew he was the second runner. Nobody knew that was him. I'm like, yeah, that was Sam Jackson's nephew.
I was gonna say Ricky Martin been working out.
If I want to see Sunspot done correctly.
Mm-hmm.
They always tend to go. They always go Brazilian, and yes, he's Brazilian. He's Afro-Brazilian, so they never really lean into that.
Mm-hmm.
and he's always your typical looking Brazilian. If that makes sense. It was just like, and I'm trying. There's plenty of actors out there, to be honest with you, that are Afro-Brazilian, and that they look more like us.
I'm about to say, if Johnny Damascus was just a little bit younger.
Wait a minute. What's that?
That's what Sunspot's supposed to look like.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The curly hair, the darker skin. Jafar.
I was trying to think of an African actress to come in and play Storm so that we could get John Boyega, who I originally wanted as Spike. Give me Afro Auntie, give me Afro Euro Nephew. And then go ahead and let my man get his dream spot as one of the Hellions.
Okay.
I'm blanking on the name of the mutant he wanted to play.
I'm thinking of Boyega as Skin, or no, as a Sink now.
Well, thank you for breaking this out.
Exactly.
I was like, I'm thinking that. What are you thinking that one?
Jetstream. That's what I'm trying to think of.
Cleo.
Yeah. Oh, Cleo.
John is Spike. Cleo's Jetstream, and a African actress for Storm.
Here, let me make it clear. Let me make it clear for the people at home and for MCU, for Kevin Feige. I need you to get Cleo Thomas as Jetstream, and that's my time. Thank you. I will see myself out.
Wow.
I remembered Moira. If we're doing like a young-ish X-Men, what is her name? Michaela Coel.
Yeah, who?
Oh, Michaela Cole. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
only because of where she goes with that character, because you think she's good, and then the bitch switches on you. That's all I'm saying. She turned like that.
Don't sleep on Michaela Cole. She's amazing, and her features
could be good or bad. I'm saying she could do both. She could play you.
Especially after seeing her in Mr. and Mrs. Smith. And I'm like, Jesus.
Dude. Right.
I mean, not a mutant, but if you need a corporate villain, Val Cooper could easily be Amanda Waller.
William Nascimento as older Sunspot. I saw play Andrew Silva in a biopic. Look that up. Interesting.
Yeah, Viola play Val Cooper.
Navy, second string. And we're gonna jump into our trailers.
All right, so I'm gonna focus on the New Mutants because while everyone deals with the X-Men, let's go to the next generation, because when they all get tired.
Aren't you glad I put M and Sunspot? Yeah, aren't you glad I put the Jubilees in the sync? Yeah, I'm like, everybody goes to Storton 5, but what about the other ones?
All right, so I put Maisie Williams playing Wolfsbane.
Yes, commendable.
Maisie would be perfect. Maisie from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Okay, so
she did nothing wrong in New Mutants. She did nothing
wrong.
She was perfect.
Now, from her performance on Shang-Chi, I would do Awkwafina as Karma.
Okay.
Because I don't think she's never really had a serious role, but I think she could really pull this off. She has the chops, and they always put her in a comedic role. But as an Asian American actress, I think she could kill this.
Fair.
Okay.
Willing to give that shot.
Cannonball would be Timothy Chalamet.
Willy Wonka? No. Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet would be perfect Cannonball. Again, this is where you show your flexibility as an actor.
Yeah.
And I think he could pull this off. Besides, you have so many British actors who play American actors better than most American actors.
Malika, I want to make sure I'm saying your name right, but he's got some really good picks.
All right.
Patrick Schwarzenegger as Chamber or Cannonball.
I can see him
Amber-
as Chamber. I see him as Chamber.
Chamber, yes.
Amber Mid-Thunder as Moonstone. Yes.
That'll work.
Mhm.
Anna de Armas as Domino.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns as Warpath.
Why do we
Oh
keep throwing
my
Roman Reigns in here?
No, but that works.
It would work though.
That
And they'll
works.
keep him away from the company for another year. So I love it. Go ahead.
Right. Let the band work.
Now I think this one's for Chris. Can we get Peter Dinklage to be Puck?
Why hasn't this happened yet? It's like here's the plate, here's the steak.
It works. I mean, if you're gonna
Yeah,
start
it
it out,
works.
like, you may as well get someone who knows how to chop it up. So Peter Dinklage's Puck would be perfect.
I'm like the
Right.
fact that y'all made him a dwarf but a giant in Endgame or Infinity War, and I'm like, wait a minute, why haven't we got him as Puck yet? It's there. It's
Right.
You made him Olivia Trask. Why hasn't he been Puck yet?
I mean, it's there. It literally is right there in front
You're
of
not
us.
That part.
typecasting him. You're not
That part.
typecasting him.
That
Puck
part.
is short. It's not. It's. What are you doing? He's a fantastic actor. He would steal the show, literally.
So, and I think Mirage would be Irene Beddard. She was perfect as oh my gosh, why am I drawing a blank?
I like the Amber Mid-Thunder pick though. That's
Mhm.
that's
Mhm.
damn like that.
Ma'am.
Yes,
You're gonna
dear.
hand up and everything.
I would like to nominate Lucy Liu as Destiny.
It'll work.
Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Ah!
In that case, who's Mystique? Are we going back to Rebecca?
I mean, it's hard to beat. It's
I'd
hard to beat.
really
She did
like
slide on her coochie for nothing.
really like to. I'd
hard to-
really like to.
Who do we nominate for Blue Coochie, ladies and gentlemen? Who? Do
I
we
said
Could
nominate?
Rebecca.
Margot Robbie pull it off?
No.
Can she?
No,
Can
Probably
she?
not
No.
like
she could,
not,
but I
not
wouldn't
like
put her in
Rebecca.
that role.
Rebecca
mean,
showed
you-
her ass. I'm sorry. I'm like, I didn't.
Malik, I'm gonna
Let's
go with
not-
you. I think Margot could do
Could
it.
she pull it off though?
Hold, I got something coming. Hold on.
Oh, I'm sure she's capable.
I don't
However,
get me wrong, Rebecca
no.
is the truth. But
yeah,
I am
Like I
gonna-
said, watching Days of Future Past last night, and watching Jennifer still in that same kind of makeup, and then you see Apocalypse, and I'm like, but what happened to the makeup? What
Right.
happened? You're a totally different Blue now. You're not even real. And it was-
you didn't want to sit in the chair.
Go ahead, lady.
I would like to now nominate Lashana Lynch, even though she's already been in the MCU. I would like her to be Mystique. Yeah, with the with the slick back hair. I think
broke
Lashana
my
Lynch.
mind.
I did a little bit.
Just a
I did a
little.
little bit. I kind of.
She just went electric.
That's a new challenger has entered the arena moment. Just
Ooh, and they already have her playing multiple parts as it is. What if she ends up being Mystique in this whole thing and she's just been going back? I'm just saying it could work.
Mm-mm.
Janelle Monáe can do it too.
Ooh, okay, I bow.
Okay, yeah.
I bow.
I was just thinking that too.
I
Okay.
gracefully bow out.
I think if that you can see another black
So what are you doing? I'm bowing gracefully. Excuse
and
me.
half the women.
Mhm.
God damn.
Ooh, she could be Dazzler.
She could be Dazzler.
She could be Mystique playing Dazzler.
Yeah.
Get that bitch 2 checks.
'Cause My God, no, I'm stuck on the sign of Lashana Lynch because I'm like, yo, yes, yes.
I'm just saying that slide across the floor. Can you picture her doing the slide?
Right.
We know she can fight. She was in the Woman King. We know.
I mean, It's kind of hard to beat that.
It would be nice.
No,
Oh, wait a
that's,
minute. You
that's
just
5
brought up
picks right there.
somebody. Oh God, I think she was in the Woman King, but I'm not sure. Afro Samurai? No, I mean the Samurai. You know who I'm talking about, the girl.
Yes.
Not the damn it, but her as Storm or even Mystique.
Wait. Say that
Samurai
one more.
Rider, something like that. The girl with the afro, Samurai Rider, something like that. She's
Oh,
on.
Rider.
Rider.
There you go.
No, I'm gonna be straight with you. Give me Samurai as Domino.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Done.
Give me her as Domino.
Yeah.
She got the hair already.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Domino.
Would Megan Thee Stallion be a risk as Mystique?
Yes, it would be a very big risk, and that ain't.
Would it pay off?
She's too big.
Would it pay off? Would it pay off? Oh, pay off. It would pay off.
It'll be the multi-movie commitment that will be.
I got the benefit is Rogue though.
The level of entendre is on top of that one statement.
Man, the fan cast of y'all.
As Kira would say, men and women, yeah, it's gonna pay off. That's one of the things you like. It's just like when people seen Halle Berry as Catwoman, they were like, "Is it the movie's horrible? We know that." However, visually,
I mean, we gonna watch. Just put it on mute. It's fine. It works just fine.
Like, where were we really at in this film? Let's be honest. You're sitting there. This movie. Oh, wait a minute. That's not.
No, I don't know about that one.
In case of emergency part of the movie, just have her walk around as Mystique. You're good.
I mean, it's gonna be. Trey, sir.
I need you to stop.
Y'all open the door. Don't tell Trey to stop. Y'all open
No. The next comment. Not the payoff.
No, it's not.
Y'all knew what this was about. You knew it was about.
Trey.
We're gonna get a rule.
No, it's the next comment.
Yeah, thank you, Nicole. It's kind of like
Absolutely.
We're gonna get Rule 34 to death.
Oh man. I mean, it would pay off. Man. Wouldn't nobody be mad? They'd be like, "That was horrible." Was it?
really?
I don't know about you.
Was it really? Was it that horrible?
Really?
So we got 2 trailers. The first one is the official trailer. Which team are you on? House of the Dragon season 2. And we're getting ready to check this out right now.
The symphonic music starts.
Sits the Iron Throne. It's not just a king or a queen. They are a protector of the realm. Now I find myself in an impossible position.
No, you don't.
All hail King Aegon!
The enemy usurped my throne.
We're going to King's Landing. Well, what are we going to do about it?
We must play the board before us.
Proceed cautiously.
Fuck dignity! I want revenge.
News spreads through the realm. The great houses will come to our side.
I did not think they would be so eager to die.
My ships sail at your command.
The realm's only hope is in a leader strong enough to unite it.
Do you accept me as your queen and ruler?
This senseless war must end.
Shall none of us prevail?
Not like this.
Alicent holds love for our enemy. That makes her a fool. The enemy without may be fought with swords. The enemy within is more insidious.
There is more than one way to fight a war.
And go, Kira.
Tell you something.
One second,
Tell you
y'all.
black bitches.
Wow, she's actually speechless. Whoa.
I
1 second, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta handle some Blerd Campus business real quick. Something came up. I
Okay.
appreciate y'all for having me on. I really love it. And one other thing, before I leave, the biggest thing I was gonna close with, that I gotta close with now, I'm trying to petition Merriam-Webster to put Blerd in the dictionary.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Hell yeah.
Go check out Blerd Campus on IG. Go show your support. They out here doing big things. Thank you, Malik, for the flowers. Very
See you
much
at BlerdCon,
accepted.
buddy. See you
Yeah,
at
we will
BlerdCon.
be seeing you at BlerdCon.
Yeah, we'll all be out there.
Definitely. Shout out to U42 for providing them the platform for them to expand. So look out for that domain expansion.
Yeah, that's my weekend birthday, so I'm hoping to see all of y'all. So
you will.
Oh, you will.
Oh.
Just follow the beard.
You will.
Just follow the beard. You can't miss it.
Sure
Thank
was.
you,
Y'all
Malik.
guys, peace out. And by the way, that trailer looks amazing because HBO knew they fucked up on the last season of Game of Thrones. I'm out.
He said the quiet part out loud.
Wow.
And thank you, Verb and Trey, by the way.
Verb and Trey are pretty much the supporters of the show at this point.
All I'm gonna say is Matt Smith.
Look,
Daemon
Targaryen. Boy, no one else can
Y'all-
play with this man.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all that don't know about this ongoing battle, this war between the technically two houses, if y'all were upset about Genosha, I promise you, you do not know true pain. I promise you, you do not know despair. You do not know darkness. You do not know what it means to be lost in the sauce. It is about to fucking go down.
Lady.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, not about Genosha, because even with Genosha, that was pain, but the Red Wedding was true pain. So how does it compare to Red Wedding?
Again, I reiterate. I
I
said
think
what I
it's-
said.
To me, Red Wedding was worse than Genosha.
No, everything hurts. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. Everything hurts.
She's
Don't
not
hold
lying.
back. Tell us how you
So all
really
I
feel.
know is that when
even
it
though
happens, we'll call
even
you
though I
crying.
identify
You're
as a
gonna have
mutant,
That's it.
even though I identify as a mutant, so I know the pain.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
It is you.
If you are watching the original, if you're watching Game of Thrones, and you're just like, these damn Starks can't win for fucking
Nigga,
losing.
them Starks had it easy. Let me tell you, they had it easy. They had a place to hide. There ain't no hiding in this shit. There ain't no hiding. Everybody's ass is out in the fucking wind. Everybody is up for everybody.
Oh wow.
Everybody.
Honestly,
Everybody.
I'm excited for this so much. Like I can't tell you.
I'm scared.
I'm reading the book right now, and it
Girl?
yeah, I told you I was gonna read it, and
Am I lying?
I'm not current to where exactly, but it's just like I already know some crazy stuff has happened because honestly, in my opinion, like the first 300 pages is before the first season of House of Dragon.
Yep.
And
it's already a
the
fucking mess.
the way these people made King Viserys look like a saint.
Yo,
I was sitting there like, I thought this nigga was a bitch. Like, I was like, this is crazy. Okay, so I'm past that now. Okay, we moved over the mountain. Okay, but I'm sitting here like the Targaryens and this whole Allison, everything. I'm just like, this is.
What she
I
said,
can't tell you.
Viserys was saying, "Who's the bitch now?" I'm like,
No, 100%. The book is an amazing read. To be honest, I didn't think I would like it this much, but I agree with Mando that I'm not there yet, but I am 100% sure this is gonna be insane.
like Nicole said, the shenanigans, the back trails, but just all of it. It's
you shenan once, you gonna shenan again.
Oh my goodness.
Speaking of, when did you sneak off for wardrobe change number 3?
Yeah.
Sorry?
That's Lady Mandalore's secret power. That's her mutant ability.
I'm sorry.
She got the Broadway show wardrobe change down to a science at this point.
She got them shirts on hangers behind the screen. That's what it is.
You're right. You done changed like 3 times.
What are you talking about?
Ain't nobody from Hamilton in this podcast.
And there's only one side.
Lin-Manuel, are you watching the show right now? Lin-Manuel.
I know I'm on points, ladies and gentlemen.
We do enjoy those musicals. I'm telling you that right now.
So they gonna discover old boy got eaten alive at the end of the last season? Because was there anything left for them to find?
A wing.
Dang.
A wing. And a little bit of something. That's it.
A wing,
a toenail, and
an article of clothing. But that
I'm
was
just happy my boy the sea service still around. This man knows when to leave and to exit at the right time. He's like, what?
Shout out to Mr. Steve Toussaint.
The way they describe the dragons,
you gotta get it.
Too, I'm just like, this is insane.
The dragons are the show. Like the show does a good job, but it still, in some way, does not do it justice with how
they said Valerian's wing covered the span of towns and cities, bro. I don't. They're
you said you waiting to see it. That's what it is.
Vagar, bro, and Vagar is smaller than Balerion, but still how big Vagar is compared to every other dragon that's alive right now is
blocking
insane.
out the fucking sun, my guy.
Exactly.
The sun.
This is why I'm waiting for the kaiju of all dragons. I'm waiting for that one.
Mm-hmm.
The original kaiju number 1.
Might will be the mother of them all. The one that's up there and said the wingspan can cover half the 7 kingdoms.
That's what
yeah, that was
what Shoyo just said.
I kind of hope when they're done with the young actors who played the 2 girls, because they did a good job, but I would hate for that to be like their only time in this show.
Unless you get a flashback.
Yeah.
If we have flashback, cool. I know age is a thing, but like they did such a good job, and then we were just like done with them.
2 weeks later. It was like
I thought we
like, damn, y'all advancing this pretty fast, ain't you?
I thought we were gonna flash back a couple times, and they were just like, nope, out of here. I'm like, well, I hope y'all get other work. Y'all did phenomenal. I thought y'all were gonna be the main cast.
That part, but I think that this one, they said they're not gonna do a lot more jumping forward or whatever. It's gonna kind of stay.
Oh no, because the bulk of this story,
you can't.
Right.
You can't.
There's no way. There's no way. You have to go. You have to stay the course. You cannot. There is no fast forward. There is no fast forward. There is no 10 years later.
And
there's no meanwhile.
This is the most accurate portrayal within the history and lore of the 7 kingdoms. Like there is no, maybe they kind of fiddled with this. Maybe he wasn't a girl. No. This is a blow by blow. This is what happened. There's no secrets.
You know, the only thing I would say, because I knew it going into the first season, like people were talking about it. I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Like that they made that change, like the relationship between Allison and Rhaenyra.
Mm-hmm.
Like I see why they made that change.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I actually think it might have been good to show that Allison was just a hater.
Yeah.
That they didn't have a relationship
at the end of the day and at the beginning of the day. You are correct.
Yeah, I'm like, it might have actually been better to show her as the hater that she was, instead of showing that she was like they had a relationship and she was a traitor.
There's a reason. There's a reason. There's a reason why they're doing the show the way that they're doing it.
Yeah, I get it, and I think it's okay. But I'm also just like they could have showed her as a hater.
No. It's more of a I don't know what word to use, but they basically want to show that just because it's written down doesn't mean it's fact. That's what they're trying to portray.
Absolutely.
Because clearly, if you can get rid of fucking books with people's real history behind, that's what they're trying to get at. That's what they're trying to show very subtly. That just because it's written down doesn't mean it's fact. You have people that want to change the winners, the winners of the battle make history or whatever the fuck the phrase is.
The winners write the history.
History is written by the winners.
Correct. I think that's what they are more trying to get at. That's what George R.R. Martin has been trying to do, even with Game of Thrones, the original series. That's it. That's my rant. I'm sorry. I love the show.
You're good. We're in a
Oh,
whole.
wait for Pop to come back. But
Before y'all discussing, we're just hanging back.
Popcorn. We're in an intermission.
That is cool. But yeah, I think I'm very interested to see you with the portrayal of the infighting, the different houses that are going to start to arise out of all of this, which is going to be probably more towards the end, but you'll start to see the seeds being sown into the next season, which I'm very curious what they're going to do and where they're going to actually end this season with.
Did it get renewed for like a third season and everything?
Not that I've heard.
Okay.
It's still too early.
But I'm looking.
Too early.
Yeah, because I don't know where this season is going to end.
Yeah.
The second season.
As long as it doesn't pull a season 8.
There ain't no fucking way.
I think they learned their lesson.
There's no way.
I see a McDonald's cup somewhere.
I would say look out for a Starbucks
any
cup.
other props, okay? Because we already had Starbucks. Let's see a McDonald's coffee cup
Like,
somewhere.
we're tired of telling this story. Here's some great value. All we can afford right now. Oh no, yeah, I agree. It's doing their due diligence.
Yeah,
I like where they're at with the story. Don't fast forward it. Do not skip go. Do not collect $200.
This economy, you only get like $1, maybe a Snicker bar. So yeah, don't do it.
Oh my god! So we got our second trailer. They seem to be taking their sweet ass time, but I'm okay with that. Of them taking their sweet ass time. We got the Rings of Power season 2, the official teaser trailer, I should say. And here this goes.
An evil, ancient and powerful has returned.
Prepare yourselves.
He worms his way inside your mind. The crest of him slithers in.
I think he has been here. I think he's been here among us all along.
Every soul in Middle Earth is in peril.
He's so long.
Which is gonna be fucking amazing.
Oh my goodness. Good night.
For that to be the teaser trailer?
Shit.
Right.
It's Amazon. You already know.
Give it.
Y'all know what y'all was doing. That's insane.
It was all part of your plan from the beginning.
That is a lot of juice for a teaser trailer. That is a lot of damn juice.
It was going on all along.
Oh, is that House of the Dragon releasing at different times this time?
Yes.
Yeah, they're in June.
June 16th, my mother's birthday. That's how I remember that.
And Rings of Power is at the end, pretty much at the end of summer. Is that August 29th?
Happy birthday, Mom. I gotta go. Please.
Nice overlap. Yeah. Nice transition.
Wait, June. That's right around the boys. Dang.
Y'all.
Oh, they know what they doing. They was like, "Oh, y'all ain't
Amazon.
y'all going to the convention? That's all right because we're gonna air on this night, but y'all gonna be talking about it all week."
There's a lot
Man,
of
San Diego's gonna be insane. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be wiped the fuck out because of all this happening before and during. Okay.
One of the moments where
y'all need to come with me because I don't want to do this alone.
we need to start making some kind of energy bar when we go to cons, because the way they doing the cons and then the content that's coming out around the con season, just like y'all just don't want us to go nowhere. Is that what y'all trying to tell us? Y'all don't want
Don't go outside. There's people outside. Stay indoors.
There's people outside.
Hey,
Remember COVID. Remember how you
good. Just put some good food trucks in there. We all right.
Levels of high fantasy. Yes. Rejoice.
I didn't see the first season, but it looks like they done up the drama and the action because that was a lot.
They upped it.
You were patient. You were paid off very, very well.
Look, I'm gonna do upping, like George Wallace said on the Wash. When you see upping in the dictionary, I'll give you a raise. So, they upped it. They upped the ante. Boy, did they up the ante. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. Hey, Prime, Max, talking to both of y'all. Because since everybody wants to merge all of a sudden and go back.
Yeah, offers 2 for 1. I don't want to keep paying all y'all separate. Y'all taking up all my food money.
That and Cable's trying to do a new Cable's trying to do a new streaming package too. Yeah,
Are they giving us what they want? Fine.
Yo
what
ho.
we wanted.
I done told y'all, Grand Line it.
Love the
I
show.
can't-
I mean, that's what we are anyway. I mean, you know,
Sorry.
it's always
I
the
love
life.
y'all.
It's always
I'll
the
pay
life.
y'all once.
No thanks. I'll stick to
Okay.
Roku. I'll watch my Lincoln Logs channel because it's free.
Rings of Power was weekly, or that was all at once?
Rings of Power is weekly. Rings of Power is weekly.
Yeah.
So is House of Dragon.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I love when they do a weekly show. Hence X-Men 97. It works. Invincible. It works. The Boys. It works.
Yeah.
Give me weekly. Because one thing, as much as everybody's trying to transfer, let's dump it all at once and give them no, because people's short attention span is short. You want to keep people coming back weekly.
You create a buzz when you make them wait. You create conversation when people wait.
Listen to your drug dealers. Your drug dealers know best.
We trying to help.
Not the Snowfall reference.
I mean, Paramount, you should have more faith in nothing. That could have been a week. I would still be subscribed for that.
You see, not everything, which is when Daredevil Reborn drops, Disney Plus said, no, weekly. We're doing this weekly. Yes. Give them week. The only thing you're not doing, commercials. That's it. Drop it weekly. Get the conversation going week by week by week. Look, yeah. Soren walking in that room. Come on.
I mean, and then with the hand flick too. That's the pimp hand if I ever did see one.
That's the second time in this week that I seen a napkin efficiently pull off the hand flip, because the first time it was Wanda.
Yeah.
Y'all can't tell me Wanda and WandaVision didn't. She came out that hex and then she hit that flip. I'm like, yo, you've been watching Beyonce, haven't you? That was
I'm crying.
you and Monica been sitting down watching some Jeffersons or something. I don't know what you was in there, because that hand flick is still. I'm like, who your mama is? Oh my God. Yeah, Verb said cut the cord because there's too many cords. Let's bundle the cords. You became paid for 3 cords now. Yeah.
Yep.
It was like it's Thanos. All of that, and what did you bring it back right here?
It's like 1 cord, 3 wires. You're paying
Right back
for
to
the
me.
wire within the cord.
I need to finally go start and finish Shadow War.
Do I see anything topping X-Men 97? I don't.
Animated Spider-Man, if they decide to go that route.
I know a lot of scripts went in the trash.
Yeah, I honestly, right now for X-Men 97, which stay tuned. Season finale talk Thursday, this Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Special guest, all X-Men 97, the entire episode. But right now, I don't see any animated series slapping the way like X-Men 97 did.
Yep.
If they did an Invincible movie, it would get close.
It would get damn close.
It would
They
get
better be
Because
real
what
close.
keeps the
They better be
conversation going
careful.
with Invincible 97 is that with Invincible is that it damn near keeps with the source material. And so
Yeah.
does X-Men 97, but it's a different vein of what it is. And that's what made the Invincible comic such a hit. Is that it was completely different. It had a beginning, middle, and end, and it told the story flawlessly.
Yeah.
You know, what we're getting with X-Men 97 is it ain't just fan service. It's source material. It's the fucking writing is immaculate. I've always been a fan of X-Men. So the fact that it's always been the mirror image of reality and to see this unfold like it's been doing, God.
But it does open the door for this type of storytelling to be done because it's shown as successful. That's so I mean,
Marvel,
Ninja what? Ninja who?
Yeah, Marvel is seeing that with X-Men 97. Amazon is seeing that with Invincible. So now there are other properties that can be told the story, done it episodically, and create buzz. Because looking at Invincible, the only thing I'm thinking of next is you can now do Irredeemable. And now you can open up this universe of characters that a lot of people didn't even know anything about. Because to be fair, a lot of people didn't even know what Invincible was until they watched the series. So
I mean, look at The Boys. The Boys is Gen V. The Boys. All these are weekly series based on comics. Rings of Power, based off of novels. You know,
an original idea, because it's not like they had anything to work with.
Right. House of Dragon, based off the novels. You readily have the source material. Doesn't have to be page by page, sentence by sentence. Everything? No, it doesn't. Sometimes that doesn't work. Right. But what we've been getting in X-Men 97 is a nice amalgamation of one. How many times over the years have we said somebody who is a true fan needs to run something? Not do it the way they want to, but do it how it should be. And we almost get to the mark, and then we fall short. Right. Now here we are, the animation, the line delivery, I'm like, yo, and it's in 33 freaking minutes. How are you doing this in 30? The fact that we thought we needed an hour.
And that's how we've been brainwashed, because you think a quality episode has to be 60 minutes. No, it's proven that formula is false. That narrative is false. It just takes someone being smart enough to realize that telling the story can have all the elements, but you don't have to put as much fluff into it to stretch it out to 60 minutes.
Well, I'm sure Bo will tell us when he comes back and tells us that he's hired. I'm
right.
sure
I think in the long form, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is probably close in long form. But in short form, because it's telling the story. It's definitely telling the story. But I think in short form, what we're getting with X-Men 97,
we've never seen it. We've never seen it.
We never saw body counts on an animated show that you never thought would happen. You never thought you would see real life scenarios put to such an extreme, because we were used to the blue sky storytelling. It was always the
don't avoid it, Vern.
Bad guy.
Come on into the fold. Don't avoid it. Come in.
Yeah. Young Justice tried, but then it turned out to all be a dream.
And you know what? And Young Justice was good, and they were telling a really good story, but network screwed them over. Because they was onto something. They did touch on certain aspects of reality that it worked. It just worked.
Yeah.
But this is probably one of the first times where we're getting it. Like it ain't being spoon fed. It's not being. There's no sugar being sprinkled on this thing. It's like, no, this is it.
And they stopped insulting our intelligence.
Yeah. Like they are on it. They're like shout out once again, Bo DeMayo, dude.
Just come back and tell us you're hired. We already know. Your bio has changed.
To not say one negative thing and to not have one negative thing come out.
Just come back and say you hired.
We're 2.5 months in. We're the entire series. And we've heard nothing. Dude, you got to have your job.
Look, that we clearly know, at least through that man's writing, that he is very, very, very intelligent. Mm-hmm. This man knows that he could get a job anywhere because he's kept his mouth shut. I don't think right now as it stands, I'm not convinced that he's been rehired. But let me tell you who must be knocking down his goddamn door everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere else is not going.
Robert Kirkman. Robert Kirkman, you need to hire him.
Please.
There's a bunch of series that you
James Gunn, sir? Sir.
DC, IDW.
That was a brother in the same situation that you were in.
I was about to say
that man.
Hilarious if it was DC.
I wouldn't be mad.
James Gunn brought in Bo DeMayo.
It would be a rap for y'all out here.
Jimmy, make it happen.
Y'all would be cooked forever.
Mm-hmm. When you win whatever Emmy you're gonna earn, just during your acceptance speech, just announce which team you're getting drafted to. Like, do it like a D1 prospect picking that hat. I'm going to South Beach.
Now I'm taking my talents to DC. After much consideration, I'm taking my talents to DC.
Just puts the hat on and it's just the DC logo.
It's like I'm taking my talents to Washington. You know what the rest means. I'm out. And like, but yeah,
imagine he wrote for Justice League or Young Justice. Man, listen.
Give him Young Justice and let him run with it.
But yeah, I can like the fact this man said I had 5 seasons in the can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what? You gave them Hey, Mouse, we need to talk. There is no way in hell.
And you know he wrote all the way fucking Red, goddamn X-Men Red. You know he wrote all the way there. I know he wrote all the way there.
And that's why I say they came to him and was like, after episode 2, it's like, Bo, can we talk? Can we talk? I can see Disney's going up to him like the chick that made the wrong decision and decided to go back to the right one. It's like, can we talk for a second?
It's got somewhere.
Modern day dating? Yeah, absolutely.
Somewhere in those executive offices, somewhere it finally got to the top head. And I'm like, this is really good. Our numbers are looking amazing. Look at this stuff. These people are talking about this every week. It's on YouTube. It's on every social media site. It's everywhere. Like articles is being written. Twitter is exploding with this thing. What do you mean he ain't working for us?
Sir, we fired him, sir.
Who did it? Who did it?
Asking him right now.
I mean, sir, that would have been you, sir. You wanted Mr. Bo fired, sir. You were something about his OnlyFans.
Like, Jesus, there is no way. No. History has proven time and time again, whenever there's something salacious, something hot, something heavy and toxic like that happens in good old Hollywood or whatever, we normally hear about it within a few weeks. It never takes long. It never takes long. Somebody be on the job.
At least a peek or something as to what's going.
When they thought they had it, and they didn't.
Yeah. But the fact that no one has said nothing.
Not an underling, not a secretary. Ain't nobody trying to get a check.
You mean you got that many NDAs? Ain't no way. Somebody look.
I haven't seen
if Drake can drop 150 grand and still get the wrong information. You mean to tell me?
I'm just saying, Chadwick Boseman had this type of security around his health. They got that same type of security around Bo. Like,
Chadwick in interviews. Chad was in interviews not snitching about Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Charlamagne asked him directly, "He's like, are you going to be in the MCU?" Probably not.
Right.
For tomorrow's episode is Sanctuary 1 and 2.
So Christopher Daniel Barnes, who's the voice of the late '90s Spider-Man, tweeted that he didn't get a call from Marvel for Spider-Man 98 at this time, nor is he currently involved in X-Men 97. Do we believe him?
Nope.
At this point, we are in 2024, the age of truth.
Because let's be honest, if the animated Spider-Man series came back, that is already gonna be a life of its own.
If that's the case, if they're bringing that show back, it's in its infancy stages. It's just being talked about. They're gonna wait until episode 10 drop because they're speculating it's about to blow it out the water.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
They're just waiting. All they need is the green light. It's probably already decided.
Right.
The only reason why I don't believe that is because they had Spider-Man animated twice in this series, and this series took how many years to get together? Just on the animation alone, they already knew what they had. They already knew what the potential was. So if there was an infancy stage, we're past that now. We're drawing up contracts. We're sending out audition tapes or reviewing audition tapes. We're past that point.
Well, let's not also.
I do believe that they would hire somebody new though, because they were doing that weirdo. I don't know. I think they would hire somebody new to do the voice. Which is
if it wasn't ringing,
a Spider-Man movie coming out and freshman year, which is another animated series. So Spider-Man is going to have its own launch off date anyway. So if they don't decide to do it now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have it set up to where nobody's looking for it around the very same time either.
Yeah.
If it wasn't ringing at the time of that tweet, it's definitely ringing now. Like I said before this show came on, they're probably going to throw some cameos in there, and it's probably going to be a testing ground for what people would like to have back or not. And sure enough, if he didn't have nobody was talking before that episode, they're definitely talking now. They are talking now. The idea is at least being discussed because Bo is tossing a lot of people in alley-oop.
Like they are talking
between Spider-Man and
Doom. We're gonna bring something back, and it's gonna blow your minds, and this is gonna work. And this looks like a project that they just left in Bo's hands and said, "We trust you because you've worked with us on previous projects."
Moon Knight.
Not exactly. And so
shit,
we know
we my fucking moon gun.
Yeah.
What? What?
He's not on Moon Knight either. He's not going to be on Moon Knight either.
No, that's already in production.
And that might be a contract deal too. So that might have been a contract deal because he didn't do the entire series of Moon Knight. I think he did like 3 episodes. I think.
Yeah.
And so what we're seeing something different. I think what Marvel is really noticing is that it's time for us to dip our toe back in the water of animation. Because what if, let's face it, 2 seasons, what if, fantastic.
And how dare you give us that 3rd season of a tease?
Yeah. And now here we got X-Men 97, a show that ruled in the 90s every Saturday. And here we are, 2024. We're back again.
Right.
And handling business every week. Now looking at a prime time, Emmy. Not daytime.
That's light work. Whoever that up against, I'm sorry.
That part.
Just stay home. Save
None
your
of y'all
money.
come close.
Who we against right now? Who's been locking it in?
You need us. You need me, Disney. You need the black man.
It's gonna be fun to see where it all goes, and I'm here for the whole ride.
Yeah. So I am all for it, but man, we ran long. Well, we're gonna be running long Thursday. I already know it. I already know it.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
I'm diving Thursday.
Just break it in the chapter so I can just break it in the chapter so it's easier for me to cut.
Right. We're going in. We're diving in Thursday. Be here Thursday night at 8 p.m. We are diving right in. No fluff, no flour, no sugar, no nothing.
The grief counseling session begins on time.
Oh God.
Do your homework. Bo is very much open on the homework session. Ooh, I got to remember to take my iPad to work, so I'm not looking at it on my phone.
Ask for them stuff. Homework again.
Thursday. I can just walk in 3 hours late.
Look, I was gonna say.
Wow.
Same.
Wow.
Oh, I've been doing that. Oh, it's been a wonderful week. It has been a glorious week.
I ain't talked to anybody all week for 2 weeks.
Oh my God. So 2 of our members had to step out because we ran long, but that's okay.
The teachers had to go to bed.
Hey, we vibing.
I am Roomful of Blerds at this thing here. You can catch me Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I hold my podcast show called Roomful of Blerds. We are currently reviewing, this week will be the final chapter of The Last Ronin. That is our comic book club. If you have never read a comic book before, come on in. If you read a comic book before and you fell off, come on in. If you read comic books all the time and you like to talk about that shit, bring your ass on in here. Outside of that particular area, you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on, I almost said SoundCloud, which I actually think I do have an account still. You can find me, don't ask, you can find me on TikTok. I do voice acting for Midnight Comics currently. Lord Wept, a few other people that I can't think of, talk story to me. And I'm working on a few other things at the moment, like my voice acting in general. I'm trying to get my stuff focused. Yeah.
Get their cred up. Yeah.
Oh man, Navy.
Hey y'all haven't seen me before. You know the beard, you know the face, you know the headband.
Thank you, Black Ass Catchum. Thank you.
Shout outs to my friend, believe it or not, one who makes my headbands. Y'all want to go check her out, please go check out on Instagram. Believe it or not, one, you can get your headbands, you can get your bonnets. She's doing bow ties now. She's about to make a shirt to match all my headbands. So I'm gonna be roll up in here just blinged up out. Okay. I've the YouTube. Goodness, you can still catch me on my YouTube channel, Navy Montel. Also, the Blerd combos are still moving strong. I haven't had anything lately because life has been lifing, but I'm still getting up in there. And just like this amazing queen and this amazing captain, I too am getting into voice acting. So I've got my bit parts for the first time, so I'm working on those. Don't judge me, and hopefully it comes up to something great. But in the meantime, I tell everybody this: be your best self no matter what people throw at you. They're expecting you to stumble and fall. What you do is if you fall, you get back up, you keep going. Continue to be your best self and encourage others to be their best selves, because the haters are going to get tired, but you're going to stay strong. So keep it pushing.
Ooh, a word was spoken by Reverend Navy. Now you know why I call him the bishop of the group.
Yeah, you can find me under this name on all. I got the damn blur on today. Here on all platforms underneath this name. I post them on channels on Mondays, so as Mondays suck, and I try to make them a little less terrible. I do the editing and chopping for this channel, so we post Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, live Tuesday, Thursdays. If you want to know what everybody else is up to, home tab on the channel. I put everyone's accounts right up there, so we're easy to find for our off periods. Thank y'all for the donations. Thank y'all for tuning in. Me and Whoopty will be at MomoCon if anybody's around. Late as hell, but thank you, Hag Entertainment, for the function. That was also a lot of fun.
Woo! Shout out to Blerdography as well. He will be at MomoCon. So, Blerdography, if you out there listening, look out for 2 of the members. I had texted him. He was like, "Are you guys going to be there?" I said, "Well, 2 of the members are going to be there." So, look out for them.
His docu-series.
Yeah, so check that out. Check that out. Spartan.
Yeah. Black Spartan, Spartan 615 is where you can catch me. I know Obi is fighting sleep over here. Where you can usually find me on the interwebs, guys. I do reviews on everything, including gym stuff, because I like to stay in shape. I like to encourage others. Also, at the same time, still got this podcast shows going. How the fact we got here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. where we cover the craziness. We don't cover the Trump trial because, well, it's boring, it's redundant, and you don't really want to know about it. Also, at the same time, on Fridays, we do cover Get Bit, which we do cover video games. Still covering the fallout from Microsoft. Still covering the craziness over Born Again, which has already got a release date of March 2025 of next year. So that's going to be interesting. Also, again, guys, you can also check out the blerdseyeview.org website, where our usual friend at Mayhem Media is the editor-in-chief. I usually write the reviews for wrestling there because why? Wrestling is real and people are fake. And god dang it, Trick Williams for Bishop would have been freaking great.
Right?
I just not thought about that as I said it. Trick Williams would have been great for Bishop. That also being said, guys, I know usually Reverend Navy covers this part because his midnight mass sermons are usually great. Stop shaking your head, Navy. Reverend Navy's going to be a thing. The fact that we do need to encourage people, we do need to encourage one another, support one another. We need to support the people that put in the work, not the people that support working and shaking their asses. I'll leave it at that. But Navy said it in a much more fanatical way, but I just come straight out. I just come straight out and say it.
Spartan's been on it. Let me tell you, Spartan's been on this 2-week thing, which he's like our hero right now.
I have just
the most elaborate stories.
I'm gonna have to wind up just coming. One of these days, those stories are just gonna be put out there for the world to see. But yeah, I do kind of tell them about my daily aspects in the group chat.
I'm gonna give you a dossier of all my coworkers, and I just need you to come up with shit. I'll pay you handsomely.
I'm down with it.
Outside of that, guys, again, support, like, share, and follow does not cost a thing. It only takes seconds. 3 simple rules because definitely they need to be said. As cons are coming up, respect the cosplayers at all times. Simply put, cosplaying is for everybody, despite your color, shape, or body size. The only thing we don't ask you to do is blackface. That is pretty much the only rule. Don't do blackface. You can do everything else under the sun within reason as long as it doesn't hurt anybody, but just don't do blackface. You don't want to get your ass kicked on? Don't do that. Yeah, number 2. Again, this needs to be said because I encountered this at the gym, and apparently I encountered this at the cons too. Please wash your ass. Please be clean. So deodorant, a little bit of cologne, but not a lot, or a little bit of perfume. Natural deodorant does not work. That goes for both ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And the third rule that I have for myself is for everyone else, guys. This world is cold. It is rude. It is all the above. But simply put, be nice, be kind, share phantoms, don't argue, and don't be a dick, and we'll all be cool.
Yay!
Oh man, I agree.
Yeah.
I have one thing to say before I do my complete sign off. Aubrey, if you're listening, which I doubt,
it's too late.
I want you to understand something, Aubrey. And I want you to understand something good.
Boink. Blick. Wait, there's no sound.
Because it might catch it.
Oh, right.
Did you mute it on purpose?
No.
Whoopsie, whoopsie.
He a fan.
Wow.
Wait.
Waking the neighbors! No! Now I'm gonna play with some. Close your eyes. Let the dirt.
You heard that, Aubrey? Just let the dirt shower over you. Just let the dirt shower over you. So,
yeah, he's 69 guy, freaky.
with that being said, tune in to us Thursday after your grief session is concluded.
It's gonna be a long day tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a long day.
No spoilers until noon, if you don't mind. Please do not post them on social media. Post them in private chats, please. Do not, as we have our own private chat, and we don't even say anything until until later in the evening.
Clearance. We wait for clearance.
It's just you bastards are uncouth. I swear to God. I like saying that word, uncouth.
It is.
Certain words have
so
certain
toothy. Thou
certain
shalt
words
not
have that right word to it. Have that right qualifier.
I will give my helper Samuel the butter knife to do what he does best. Yeah, don't post spoilers, people. We get it. It's an exciting show. Keep up with it. Discuss it amongst yourselves. social media, just because you got freedom of speech doesn't mean you get free to speak everything. Shut the fuck up.
That part.
Right.
Let people enjoy it. Jesus Christ. Like Candy was like, I gotta come off here because people are talking too much. And I'm like, yeah, you hurry up and watch it.
Yeah, that part.
Ignore all of it and just watch it.
Right.
Yeah.
So tune in Thursday, 8 p.m. We have a special guest coming through. We're going to be talking about the season finale of X-Men 97. Thank you to all who's been supporting us so far. Shout out to Trey, Verb, and Black Ash Ketchum. Congratulations to all the people we congratulated at the beginning of the show, because it's so many, because I like seeing us win, of course. Shout out to Malik Williams and the whole Blerd Campus crew out there making strides and just continue to go to the next level. I love seeing it. But we are getting out of here. We ran long tonight, but that's okay because it's fun. We don't do this often. But I'm your man, Chris Fury. Thank you to the crew. Thank you to everybody who's watching us. If this is the first time here, go over to the YouTube channel, show your support, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Listen to us wherever you listen to your podcast. Leave a review on where you listen to those podcasts. Leave a 5-star. I guarantee you won't regret it. Also, check us out on Always Press Record on your Roku devices and Amazon Fire devices as well. I'm your man on the wall, captain of the ship, Chris Fury. Thank you to the team. We will see you Thursday. Grief session is in session. And remember to always educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, and most of all, encourage yourself and others. We're out of here.